It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant.
Charlamagne the guy.
Andrew Schulz.
We are the Brilliant Idiots, and today's show is sponsored by Squarespace. Turn your great idea into a reality with today's sponsor, Squarespace, okay? Squarespace makes it easier than ever to launch your passion project, whether you're showcasing your work or selling products of any kind. With beautiful templates and the ability to customize just about anything, you can easily make a beautiful website yourself. And if you get stuck, Squarespace's 24/7 award-winning customer support is there to help. Head to squarespace.com/idiot for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use the offer code IDIOT to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Now, do we have Brilliant Idiots church announcements today?
Real quick, I think the first church announcement got to go to Jill Scott for her dick sucking abilities.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Can you get to it now? Let's get to it now. I got shows too, but that's the show I'm gonna see.
We'll get the show.
She's opening for me. Jill Scott gonna be opening for me on the Views from the Sis tour.
We gonna get to that. I gotta handle this business for real. Okay.
What's your business? Handle your business. I'm sorry.
First of all, Saturday.
Apologize.
Saturday, Moncks Corner, South Carolina. I got my annual turkey drive. So I'll be doing that from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. So if you're in Moncks Corner, South Carolina, come to the Berkeley High School Gymnasium. We got the birds for you, all right? And then
are you going to do an annual pavement drive where you start paving the roads?
Oh, that's been happened in South Carolina. All of the roads that used to be dirt,
they're not dirt anymore?
Been paved.
Oh, dude.
Long time ago.
Times change.
Now, and then on the 17th, also Saturday, I'll be in Houston. I'll be at the Opal Johnson Smith Auditorium, Prairie View, A&M. I'll be there from, they don't have no time on here, Paige. 5:45 p.m. I'll be there at the Willie A. Timpton Memorial Student Center. And then I'll be in Dallas on Sunday at the Books A Million in Grapevine, Texas. And then, where am I at Monday in Dallas?
That's Jan.
Oh, no, I'm at somebody's house. My home, Jan Miller. Don't worry about that. That's nothing. Saturday, 1 p.m. where?
Barnes & Noble.
Oh, I'll be at the Barnes & Noble in Houston on Saturday at 1 p.m. too. So I'll be at Prairie View, A&M on Saturday in Houston, and I'm going to the Barnes & Noble in Houston at 1 p.m. What Barnes & Nobles, though? Champion, I think. Champions. There you go. Boom.
I got some shows coming up. Views from the Sis tour. New date. I'm doing LA February 28th, the Comedy Store. Make sure you get them tickets right now. That's going to sell out very soon, so you go get that right now. We just announced the show. TheAndrewSchulz.com for tickets. The 23rd and the 24th, I'll be in Albany and then Syracuse. We got Atlanta coming up. Back in Long Island, at the Mohegan Sun in Connecticut. We got Miami, Florida, February 1st and 2nd. Right. I'm going to be in Charlotte for All-Star Weekend. If you guys are going to come through to Charlotte for All-Star Weekend, come to the show the 16th. Then San Diego, California, the 22nd, 23rd. And, of course, Los Angeles on the 28th. More dates at TheAndrewSchulz.com. Let's talk about Jill.
You know why it's important to get to that, though? No, I'm going to tell you why it's important to get all those shows out the way.
Please.
You don't get your dick sucked like Jill Scott puts it down if you're not getting this money, son.
Yo, that's true.
All right? That's
true.
a fact.
That's
all
true.
Right? That's a different type of love. All right? The basket weave technique, both hands.
You know what I really loved?
What?
The basket weave was great, and then she pulled the mouth back, licked her fingers, and then just started massaging the balls.
Amen.
And a lot of girls massage the balls, but they don't have a wet hand. And it just becomes this like sticky, like hurtful thing for the testicles.
Well, I feel like all of y'all are late. On Jilly from Philly.
Really?
My wife's favorite artist has been Jill Scott for years. I've been to about 7 or 8.
What type of art does she admire?
Jill Scott concerts. They best believe I sent her that video last night. Hey, I was in the gym and I was like, shit, I've been meaning to send her this all day. I sent her that video like, yo, you seen this? And she was like, I'm not surprised. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Come on, man. If you listen to Jill Scott music, Jill Scott gets busy.
What's the song about that she was doing that to?
What song was that she was performing? It was
Oh, it's on there?
Oh, Crown Royal. Yeah,
so Crown Royal.
Your diesel engine. I'm squirting mad oil down on the floor till my speaker starts to boil. I flip shit, quick slip, hip dip, and I'm twisted. And that's when she did the basket weave, right? When she said twisted.
Wow. Taylor, you know who sucks real good dick? White women.
I used to think that. Because, back in the day, they used to have that misconception. They used to be like, oh, white women are the freakiest.
Nah, white women can suck some dick, bro.
Okay, so who would you rather get your dick sucked by, Jill Scott or a white woman?
I'm afraid Joe eat it.
That's the
I don't even know. I think she's just tenderizing that shit.
That's the other thing we're not factoring in. First of all, I think
fat chicks. Fat chicks be sucking
and
dick,
I think
bro.
Jill Scott is a beautiful woman, but she's the perfect
size.
Yes, because she's not fat.
She's not too fat where she doesn't get experience. You know what I mean?
She's not too fat where she could have a heart attack in the middle of sex.
Oh my God, I didn't realize that.
It's not an unhealthy fat.
I was thinking like you can be so fat you won't be able to suck that many dicks. Do you know what I mean? You just won't get the opportunities to suck that many dicks.
Tell you something. You ever notice on them shows like 700 Pound Life or 1,000 Pound Life?
They're out here fucking.
They always got a boyfriend. It's always a guy right there, motherfucking at their bedside, at their beck and call. You know why?
Why?
Because can't do nothing else but lay there.
Yeah. Oh my God, she's like Stephen Hawking.
Neck strong as fuck.
She's swallowing. Dude, and fat chicks' fingers are all plump and shit like that. They're just a little bit nicer. It's a great blowjob. You got to get your dick sucked by a fat girl every once in a while.
If you watch those women on 1,000 Pound Life, only thing they really can move is the dinosaur arms. Right. They can do this.
Yeah.
And they can move their mouth.
Yes.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Are you gonna take a boomerang of him doing that? Yeah.
You're not. That's out of context. We can't do things out of context, right? But listen, Jill. I mean, I think people are sleeping on Jill.
Dude, Jill's DMs are fucking open right now.
Not only is Jill Scott probably top 3 talented, most vocalists out here in these streets, and has been for a long time. Yeah. I went to a Sugar Water Festival in Charlotte, and I seen Jill hit a high note. This is no lie. She hit a note so high, she did like this, and when her head came back, one tear. I was like, holy shit. This is before social media and all of that shit like that. So, that didn't get captured, but that's just how intense she is. Like, she's one of these people that really get into her performances.
Have you ever had a girl tear up giving you a head?
Nah.
Never? Really?
Why would my balls think that bad that they would make her fucking eyeball?
No, sometimes they're putting what, Taylor? What is it that makes it happen? Nah, Taylor knew. Yo, son, let me tell you something. Hold on. You said why my balls think that bad, and Taylor in the background just goes, no, not that.
You know what's so
That's
fucked
not
up?
the reason.
Let me tell you
No, hold on. Taylor, what would the reason be? Taylor, just tell us what the reason
Taylor,
would
you
be.
so full of shit. You know why you so full of shit, Taylor? Because you don't want to rep Philly no other time. Eagles win the Super Bowl, you don't want to rep Philly. Motherfucking Sixers start playing good, you don't want to rep them. Lil Uzi Platinum, you don't want to rep that. Meek Mill gets out of jail, you don't care. But Jill shows that she can suck dick better than the rest of the world. Now all of a sudden you want to be Philly.
Yo, Taylor, come on. Why do you think they call the city of brotherly love?
Oh my God, y'all are annoying.
So when you were talking about the tear, what were you referring to? Sometimes a cock goes too far.
Taylor said she made somebody cry?
No, she cries.
I'm not.
Not
Taylor,
you.
cried
Allegedly.
while you was giving somebody head?
It's not a crying.
Get on the mic.
Get on the mic.
You don't tell these kind of
Please
stories.
educate this old ass man about dick sucking. This guy getting dick sucks from the
First of all-
70s. Right? You don't even know about
Why did you
dick
cry?
sucking.
I didn't cry.
Yes, you did.
But
You teared up.
You tear up
You teared up while giving somebody head?
because you're
Hold on, ladies. Get on the mic. Get on. Get your asses on the mic. Look at all of a sudden, every girl in Jill Scott, right? All of a sudden,
Let the record
everybody
show.
know how to suck dick
By the way, let the record show
Hold
these are
on.
20-something-year-old girls. This sounds like some rookie shit.
That's
to me.
what I'm saying. No,
this sounds like some
no,
gag
no.
reflex having.
It's the gag. It hits back, right? This is what I've noticed, right? You hit back, hits the back, the eyes start to water.
So stop.
You blink.
I would not let you be the expert on dick sucking. Now you can come in here in front about knowing how to do heart
Listen.
surgery and all that shit. This is not the cross to die on.
Oh, you saying I can't suck dick? Hold on, Charlamagne. You saying I can't suck? Listen, I beat Jane Williams. Where's Brian Pumper?
Wow. I bet I can make you come faster than you ever came, Brian.
Hey, Superhead, let's go.
Go get waxed right now. Bring wax in on this conversation. No, you don't go nowhere, Taylor. You come in here and tell me why you cried.
So this is the tearing. Correct me if I'm wrong, Taylor.
Yes.
And Paige, please. Because white women invented crying during blowjobs.
Is that mic on?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Okay, so basically what it is, the penis goes far, their eyes start to water because it's like they're gagging on it.
Rookie shit.
They blink their eyes, right? A tear starts to drip down, right?
Okay.
You take that tear with your finger, uses a lube to to touch their pussy.
First of all, that's rookie shit if you're still gagging, by the way.
What do you mean it's rookie shit if you're still gagging?
You older women don't gag. They know how to do it right. That's what the basket weave technique and all of that. Them young girls is the only ones still trying to deep throat and letting that shit hit the back of their
Out of your mind. Out of your mind. Those older women use the basket weave as a trick so they don't got to put the dick in their mouth.
Best though. No,
That's it, right? It's like, I'm only going to put a centimeter of the dick in the mouth.
First of all, if a girl is really giving you proper fellatio, she knows how to just put just enough in so she don't gag, just like, and she still covers the whole thing.
No, we like the gag.
I don't like the gag.
What are you talking about? It's a compliment.
No.
You don't want a girl to just swallow your whole dick and just have a conversation with you during it. Make your dick feel little, but have a little.
Nah, man. If they know what they're doing, they can do that.
What are you Hold on. You would prefer a girl to just take your whole dick down, throw the balls in there too, and then it's no big deal.
That gag shit is some bullshit to boost your ego, man.
Yeah, so is all sex.
They fake gag.
That's what all sex
my
is.
dick ain't a blunt.
To boost your ego.
Andrew said he sucked dick better than
Oh my God.
Andrew said he giving.
I said I could suck dick better than Charlamagne.
He's giving blowjob lessons.
Better than Charlamagne. Charlamagne thinks he can suck dick better than me. I think I suck dick better than Charlamagne.
I don't even know.
Because Charlamagne won't gag. I'll be honest, Charlamagne, I don't think you've ever gotten head well.
He ain't get good head.
No, you get head.
Yo, this is what he said.
He goes like
it's a difference.
Wax, he goes like this. He goes, no, the best head is when like they put their hands on all of it and they just suck a little at the tip. It's not a fucking burrito, bro.
That's not what I said. But listen, by the way, why do you think everybody's impressed by Jill Scott?
Huh?
It's the hand technique, baby.
No, because she's a famous person sucking dick.
That's the first time we've seen that.
Kim Kardashian got a nice career off it, did she not?
First of all,
No, she got
Superhead wrote a book on it.
Exactly, and you know what Superhead's move was? The basket weave technique.
Antiquated.
She did that shit to Mr. Marcus and that motherfucker shaking.
From the 90s.
She did that shit.
From the 90s. Yo, you know what we should bring back?
hands,
Flip
believe me.
phones. That shit was
Talk
dope.
about Jill's over 40.
Flip phones, yo.
By the way,
That'd be so hot.
Jill's
right?
over 40, sir.
I'm saying it's old. Her technique's old.
Nah,
I like when she rubbed the
I liked
taint.
it. It was
that
okay.
little taint rub.
I like it.
That shit was
Who
beautiful.
do you think invented that? You think young girls invented the ball jiggle? Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
No.
Listen, old dirty bastard said I want you to suck all my balls and jiggle them because they fragile like eggs. All right? What are you talking about?
You
What
don't
I'm
ball
saying-
jiggle.
What I'm saying is these new girls are doing different things, man. They're going full.
That's the
Don't-
move.
What'd he
Yeah.
say?
He said the ball jiggle make you nut. That
Yeah,
shit.
fuck
that.
That's why you
Leave
gotta
it
yo,
alone.
chill.
Leave it
You
alone.
just like it because it's
chill.
like rolling dice.
Nah, no way. We know how to make a man still last. Put some some ice on his balls while you sucking his dick, and then hit last man.
This
long.
whole shit sound crazy.
Bro, that's how last man long.
That's how you make a man last, Wax? No
No,
doubt.
I'm just look at me. What the fuck?
No,
is
that's
wrong
not
with
what you said. You said, you know how you make a man last? You put ice on his ball.
Well, I'm talking to the ladies.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm talking to
I'm
the
not gonna
ladies.
lie. I thought I could suck better dick than Charlamagne.
Wax
I
gotta
cannot
be-
suck better
Wax
dick than you.
Wax gotta be
Best dick,
Wax gotta be.
bro.
Do you cry
Gold,
too?
silver, bronze.
Wax, do you cry too?
No, if a girl give me head really good, no. I don't cry.
You took the cake. You won.
Yeah, you really
I'm trying to teach these guys how to
suck
last
contest,
longer
you in
after you
first place.
smash.
You watched that Jill Scott video like, I got that.
You beat Jill just now.
No.
Wax said, you know
I
how you
looked
make
at
a
her
man
like,
last?
nah, I don't want to keep jerking my dick because it's going to make me nut. I ain't got time for that. Just put your mouth on it. I don't even want you putting your hands on it at all.
Really?
Hell no. Just motherfucking put your mouth on
I mean,
it.
a lot of people do. That's what Waka Flocka No Hands is about.
Yeah, no hands.
Well, hands will
Sit
make
back.
you come faster, yeah.
But
But I'm just trying to
because you jerking at the same time.
Yeah.
If I want to do, I do that myself. You'll sit back and lay back and relax.
So you just want all mouth.
All mouth and just sit back. Let me smoke
because
a
you
blunt.
nut too easy if the hands are.
Yeah, too much.
But that's the whole point, though. That's why women do that, though. They're doing
get you to
that.
nut.
A prostitute when she wants her to get her money and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Well, or your wife when she's just ready to let you get yours and keep it the fuck moving. It happens.
If I'm doing this, it's all about fun, man. That's like just like we're going to play basketball. You get all dressed and you take one shot and leave. Ain't nobody got time for that
I'm
shit.
fine with
Who
that.
gives
Get
a
it out
fuck?
the system.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's play
Get it out the
ball.
system.
Having
Get it out
sex
the
is
system.
fun. Having sex is supposed to be like a fun thing.
No,
you do.
nutting is fun.
Oh, I don't nut. See, that's what I'm saying. It's
Well, that's
different
why
for
you
me.
like the sex part.
Yeah, I like the sex part. I don't like the nut. The
What is
nutting
it
part
you
just
need
make
to
me
do?
weak.
Well, I think in order for you to nut, you need to let the man put the ice on your balls, and then you can let your nut go. Okay.
Why would a man have to be there? I got so many girls in the world, so many more girls than men out here. Why would I need a man?
The moral of the story is salute to Jill Scott. I don't know why you would need a man. You don't want to came in here hot. You came in here hot. Like,
I'm trying
yo,
to teach
you
these
know how you
guys
make a man come?
Listen, a lot of guys out here be telling me they be nutting early.
Right.
And I'm one of them, so I'm teaching you different techniques.
I thought you
So how
don't
do you
nut.
keep guys from nutting early?
By sitting there putting some ice on his balls while he getting head. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Jesus Christ, man. My God.
No, man. I'm telling you, how
fucking
that happened.
God,
I'm one of the guys who's not early. I'm
My
used to.
God. My God.
I got two techniques to help you out.
Okay, so how do guys stop you from nutting early?
No, listen, guys not even involved in this. For me to start
You don't want to
early,
keep bringing guys up, man.
listen, me. Help me and other guys. I'm trying to help
Is the
y'all
reason
out
you
from
cry
nutting
during
early.
head because a guy's not doing it?
No. What you do is you when you smash, you just put the head in for like 15 minutes, only the head while you smashing.
Right.
And every like couple of minutes, you put a little bit more of your dick in. That make you last longer. And put some ice under your balls while you getting head. That's literally how you gonna last mad long. Y'all don't even know how to have sex, yo. Y'all probably must have fast.
Listen, I love the way you described anal.
Me
just
too.
now. I thought that was great.
Fuck
You just
that.
put a- you put a little tip in.
And then you get it slowly.
So easy.
Listen, I don't know how to say because I've been fucking women apparently the whole time. But yeah, if I got to do it with dudes,
Yeah, that's how you gotta do it. Anal cool. I get
Yeah,
it.
bro, it's all
I'm
good.
with you. If the ice distracts you from the butt, you
What
know
did I
what I'm
walk
saying?
into?
Yo,
I don't know.
I don't know. Usually.
Anyway,
horrible, man.
shouts to Jill Scott for inspiring this gay
Salute
sex
Jill Scott. I
conversation.
love Jill Scott. I think
Y'all
Jill
really
Scott is
did it.
amazing.
Beautiful teeth too. Wow.
And Jill Scott is a beautiful woman, and I love Jill Scott because she's not what people would consider traditionally beautiful.
She's the 20.
No, she's the 80.
Oh, she was the 80.
You gotta stop, man.
Yeah.
What's the 80?
The 80-20 rule.
80-20.
Oh, you never seen Why Did I Get Married? Why Did I Get Married is a movie by Tyler Perry that Jill Scott was a star in, and she was dating this guy, and this guy basically left Jill for a younger, more fitter woman. You know, the whole like they played off Jill's weight in the movie. Like she walked on the plane, they kicked her off the plane because she only bought one seat. That type of shit. so he flew.
Amazing.
He flew it where they was going with his side chick, and she was like, "Dad, you're not gonna leave the plane with me." He was like, "No," but he ended up being with this other woman.
Yeah.
And it was the 80-20 thing. Like he left his 80 for what he thought was a better deal, but it was really just 20%. The young woman ended up
He left
leaving
80
him.
more pounds to get
Yeah,
to
it was some bullshit. So it was the 80-20 rule.
Don't eat on the mic. Don't eat on the mic.
No.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's not what the 80-20 rule is, but
What's the 80-20 rule?
it's 80% of your problems are caused by 20% of your business.
Well, that's the white people version. But in the Tyler Perry movie, the 80-20
We all can have
rule.
businesses.
Well, the Tyler Perry rule, for what I'm referring, is the 80-20 rule. In the I put that up as a meme yesterday, which was funny because it's like literally, that's probably like, if you go look at it, it's all black people. It's got like 30,000 likes and mad comments. And I saw like Brooke, you know our homegirl Brooke, you know Lil Brooke.
Brooke?
You know Lil Brooke Morrison, Lil Brooke.
Yeah.
She had sex with,
Brooke put laughing emojis. I want to hit Brooke like, what the fuck do you know about
She
that?
gets it.
Brooke's in. She knows about
Yeah,
the
she
culture.
get it. She get it. You see Andrew ain't know.
I didn't know shit. 80-20?
Yeah.
I thought that was her cholesterol.
It was. That's why he left her. But she started. He didn't really want her till she started looking good. It wasn't like she
lost
was
her
still
weight.
big
Yeah,
and then
she
he
lost
wanted to be
weight.
with her. He didn't want to be with her when she was big.
She lost weight, which is normal. You know what I'm saying? But that's the whole point of like when you go through a breakup. When you go through a breakup, you're supposed to glow up. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Don't sit around looking depressed, especially not in the age of
Then
social
I really
media.
don't want you. I'll dodge
You know
a
what I'm
bullet.
saying? Go get your motherfucking body right. You know what I mean? Show this woman or this guy that you fucking living the life.
Yeah, if you get fat, then you just justify it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm happy
please.
I left you.
Oh, listen, that's when I go on Facebook still to this day to check on an old girlfriend of mine.
And she's
Just to make
trash.
sure she's still fat and
Yeah,
doing
she
bad.
is.
How's she doing?
Still fat.
Oh,
and doing
disgusting.
bad.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The
I
one
pray
with
for
no
her,
neck,
though.
remember?
Do you pray for her?
I do pray for her.
You pray for her to stay fat and
Pray for her.
disgusting?
I do pray for her. I'm learning more empathy as I get older.
I like Mean Charlamagne. I miss Mean Charlamagne.
Nah.
Bring back Mean Charlamagne.
Nah.
Yes, we need it.
You
The
need
world
empathy.
needs it.
The world needs empathy. The world needs compassion.
Let
The-
50 Cent do all that. You be Mean Charlamagne.
50 is the most compassionate.
They almost like the same person. I be looking at them. I be looking at all 50 memes. I'm like, this is Charlotte all day.
Yeah, it really is.
This is Charlotte all
But now
day.
50 trying to be nice. Now he's like positive vibes
You hear
only,
this
all
guy?
this shit.
What happened the last couple of months? Ever since that book came out, he like, man,
Listen.
Yo,
now you want to be nice.
we need to
the fuck
let's
outta
get this
here.
anxiety back, man. I miss your anxiety.
50 is only mean to his enemies. He's got a set group of enemies
Right.
that
Okay.
he doesn't fuck with.
Yeah.
And just everything else is just shits and giggles. We know he don't fuck with Ja.
Never.
If they brought back Celebrity Deathmatch right now, Ja and 50 would fight every week.
For sure.
every fucking week. So it's just like he got beef with Ja, and everything else is just like shits and giggles.
So 6ix9ine will fight everybody every week. He'll always stay in the ring.
Because 6ix9ine young, he just having fun. You know what I'm saying?
Fun to get you killed then.
I love this kid. I told you nothing was gonna happen to him.
You better stop saying that.
I told y'all.
Time
getting
tells.
closer and closer.
Time
He's getting closer. He's just
He just
getting
got
more
his
and more
shit shot up.
successful.
He just got shot at 2 days ago.
Come on, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes,
And one of his security
in
guards just got
California,
shot
at his video
2 weeks
yes.
ago.
Oh, security guard got shot?
2 weeks ago.
Did he live, the security guard?
In
think so.
Midtown Manhattan.
They wasn't playing with this
at a
boy.
fucking restaurant. What are you talking about?
They shot inside the restaurant?
I'm not sure the whole story, but
restaurant?
his security guard definitely got shot.
Let me tell you something.
in
I told you this
Midtown.
before. God bless Tekashi 6ix9ine. Wish him the best. There's no way I'm standing by that brother.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Trouble.
Yeah, no,
Like, come on. They had a video shoot. Kanye West, Nicki Minaj, Tekashi 6ix9ine. Nicki Minaj didn't get there yet. Shots rang out. Guess who the first person to haul ass? Kanye West. Kanye was like, fuck this trying to be young shit. Fuck this shit. Fuck standing by these little young
babies at
motherfuckers.
home, man.
You in LA wilding, you're like, it's only a matter of time. Like, y'all, like, listen, God bless 6ix9ine. I wish him the best. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Like, but no. Like, it's just too much. It's just too much trouble around him at all times.
Too much energy.
Too much bad energy. And like,
Yeah.
yo, why would you want to be in a position where you walking around LA with 20 security guards?
Yeah, and they can't even run.
He's not even in the hood. You on Rodeo Drive.
Yeah.
with 20 security guards. Why?
But if it's time to
Well, I
run
never
for
wanna
real,
have
that's just more people getting
security
shot
ever.
for real. Like the more guys you got around you, that's just more security guards getting shot.
Yeah.
If somebody got a gun, what the fuck they gonna do? Number one, they can't run. They too big to run.
Yeah.
How fast you think they going?
If I was insurance companies, I wouldn't secure certain security people. Like certain security details. Depending on who your client is,
Right.
No,
I'm
just
not
make,
insuring.
No, you just make
Really?
the price go real crazy.
How do you
His
feel
price-
about
his price
healthcare
price-
companies doing that with people who have pre-existing conditions?
What do you mean?
It's the same thing, right? Like, what if you had cancer, you're trying to get healthcare, and what if a healthcare company was like, shit, I ain't taking on that risk?
No, they make it
Cancer?
higher.
Don't they have to do that for cancer? Don't they have
Well,
to
that's
give you
the big
healthcare for?
debate. It's pre-existing conditions.
Nah, you gotta have a whole lot more money you pay.
I thought
them.
they had to do that when you have cancer. I
Yeah.
thought when you have a
So
pre-existing
6ix9ine
condition, that's when the
probably
healthcare
crazy.
companies
That's the
are
big
supposed to
thing.
kick
They
in for
want to
you.
get rid of pre-existing conditions. So
Well,
now
that's-
they want to keep pre-existing conditions, but it's back and forth. I guess the point is, it's like you're a security guard, so you're going to take on a certain amount of risk. You're a healthcare company, you take on a certain amount of risk.
Yeah, but you have certain companies that aren't taking on liabilities.
Yeah.
Like that's just the truth.
Life
of the matter.
insurance.
Like
Yeah,
certain
but
certain
security
companies aren't
is a
taking on
liability. That's the job.
So you
is
gotta
a
have $1
liability.
million insurance for this guy.
I guess so.
Yeah, but
Yes.
a guy that's bringing it. I mean, your guarding the president is a liability.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
anybody, but when you got somebody that's, yo, bring it on.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I
right.
want you to have. I want to do something to you.
Damn.
That's a little crazy to me.
So can
I want
we
something
put,
to happen to me.
So can we put a life insurance thing on him?
On who?
On 6ix9ine?
Nah, he's not your family or nothing.
Oh.
No, but you could probably invest in his death.
Yeah, let's do
Like,
it.
let me answer this.
That'd be dope.
You could probably go, not in his death, but I wonder if there's like a stock market for that.
Your side bet or something like that.
Yeah, like if you could
something into it.
gamble athletes or rappers' deaths.
Yes.
I bet you there's a death pool.
Oh,
A death pool. I bet you there is one in
Dope.
Vegas. You could bet on somebody not.
So 6ix9ine not gonna make it to 2019.
and you could
We'll
put
do
money
that.
in. Or like, what's that old
That's
Betty
fucked
White?
up.
Like you could bet Betty White dying every year.
Okay.
Do you know who Betty White is?
No.
She's like that old lady that was in Golden Girls. Was she in Golden Girls?
Oh, so she the white lady of
Yes, the old white lady and everything. That's funny.
What's the guy? What's the black guy? That's
don't know.
Mad old.
I don't know.
He's on every movie. He's mad old.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
She's like the white version of that.
She's the white
exactly,
Morgan
yeah.
Freeman.
She's like Morgan Freeman's grandmother.
All right, so Morgan Freeman going to die in 1925 or 2025.
Right. Well, Morgan Freeman's going to die in the past. Yeah, he's going to die over 100 years ago. Yeah.
2025. I can take that bet.
So 2025. Let's see what else is there. I think there's a comedian named Doug Stanhope that would actually do this. He would have like a death pool.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, you could do it with rappers, especially rappers that are talking that shit. There's a chance that they could get murked.
Yeah.
It is a fucked up thing.
So why would you do life insurance? Like I wouldn't do it on like young kids. Like how young can you be to get life insurance?
I mean, you could do essentially whatever you want. Hey, Dwayne, what's going on? Welcome, my friend. You want to make sure that we got all this audio going?
But that's mad money you spending if the kid is young.
You're talking about taking life insurance out on your child.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? In
Too
case
young.
he dies.
Yeah, I might as well do it. Wait till he's like 30 years old. Then I'll be like, you might die soon.
Yeah, I don't know if I would ever do that. You're kind of like gambling on your kid to die.
Then don't do it at all to nobody then.
Do it on yourself so your family's taken care of in case you die. Like if you're out here in these streets and you're living a certain life, right? You know you got a family to take care of. take out $1 million life insurance policy on yourself in case somebody
How much is
takes
that
you
amount,
out.
you think?
I don't know. Depends on your life. They'll look at your health and all these other
So
things.
I have to literally be. I have to be related to this person. So why I really want to do it to 6ix9ine.
You're related to yourself.
All right. So say if I want to do it to you.
No, you can't take life insurance out on someone else because then it would incentivize you to kill them.
That's what I'm saying. Let's
You
figure
can't
this
do
out.
that.
I don't want to kill nobody, but if I see somebody like their life is really in danger, like they got a dangerous job, like these truck drivers that drive in the icy places.
ice road truckers, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I put life insurance on every one of them.
In a second.
Yes.
Okay, so why don't yeah, there's no such thing as life insurance for that, but you could do a death pool. We could do some sort of death pool.
All right.
All right?
What else you got?
Are we done with this combo? I don't know, man. I'm off of bread. I think everybody got to get off the bread.
Yeah, bread and sugar make you lose weight in your face real fast.
Bread and sugar, I got off of that shit, and it's changed my life. You want to have no anxiety?
Sugar.
Bread, get the fuck off of that shit.
But isn't
Dead
bread
ass.
sugar?
What's
Isn't it? It is sugar, right?
Say what?
Bread is sugar.
It turns into it. But, like, I literally stopped eating bread, right? This is... I went to Europe and I was eating like dog shit, but I felt kind of fine. I came back, I was like, I got to switch up my diet because I was in Europe eating like shit, but I felt kind of calm still and everything was easy. I'm the type of guy, I'd have to work out in order to be calm. I have to work out every day in order to be calm.
Same. Do something. Push-ups or something.
Exactly.
Yes.
Get my heart rate up.
But where you going to get that cocaine from? Because you know that sugar is just cheap cocaine.
Sure. So what I would do is I stopped eating bread and I stopped eating refined sugar, and this was how fucked up. I've been so calm lately. I don't even have incentive to go to the gym.
Jerk off or nothing.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, no motivation. Like I don't know what.
My
it is
point
in
is,
me.
I don't. The only reason I went to the gym was to calm my mind. Now that my mind is calm,
Over sugar and bread?
I'm telling you, bro, it's poison. That shit. Cut it out. Do rice instead. I do rice instead. I do quinoa.
But you
I
know
do
what
that
rice
kind
is
of stuff.
made out of?
Rice.
Shit. It's shit biz. They have literally doodle, a bunch
Yeah.
of doodle that they put into the thing,
Sure.
and rice grow out of the fucking shit.
Sure.
That's how
That's
you get-
all food. Fertilizer shit.
No. This get out of the shit like maggots. They
Okay.
take some out of maggots and they take the other shit as rice.
Okay, so what?
What do you mean? That is dead maggots.
Okay, so
It's
what?
rice.
We eat animals, bro. What's the big deal?
Oh shit! I never thought about
Yeah.
that. Right.
What do you think your chickens are walking around in?
Grass. and-
Grass? Newports?
No, hell no.
You know you flick Newports into that chicken pen. That's what you feed them.
I got a couple fiends over there holding my farm down.
That's
but
what I'm talking about.
I told them
you got
to go
needles,
to
you got crack pipes,
No
you got
way.
Newports,
No.
Timberland
They better
strings.
go all the way to the back and go do all that dumb shit.
No.
But
That's part
you
of
know
it.
what? I found out where salt is made from. Salt is actually water.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. We looked it up today. Ask Alex.
Salt is not water. at all.
Salt is water.
What do you mean?
Salt is water.
It comes from salt water.
Salt is water. And it's so crazy because
Where's Charlamagne?
Listen to me. Listen, I promise you. And I'm like, yo, how the fuck you put salt in water and dissolve?
I can't do
but
it.
salt is water.
Chris, where's Charlamagne? I can't. It's slowly devolving into no interest in having this conversation whatsoever. We had a nice,
I
fun
figured that out.
conversation.
I figured
Then
that out
Charlamagne
today.
started talking about his 1,800 blowjobs, and now we're talking about where salt comes from. Who gives a fuck?
Well, I just found out today. Little fun fact, buddy.
Is that your fun fact? Where the water comes from, or salt comes from?
I found out where salt came from.
It is absolutely true. Salt water. You can get it. I don't know. What else is going on? Let's see if there's some topics for us to discuss. Draymond, what are we doing? We're recording? Okay. Did you see what happened with Draymond Green and Kevin Durant?
Yeah. I think that should have been happened. They got up all them superstars on one team. That should have been happened. I thought that was gonna happen at least 2 years ago. But Draymond tired of being number 8.
Yeah.
He's tired of that shit. He took that fucking ball and went up the court. So what do I know him and miss the ball? So what I know him and fucking miss dribble. As long as KD don't get it and score and be
Right.
a superstar again tonight,
Right.
he can't deal with that shit.
No, I don't think that's what it is. But I think that what we're seeing is like LeBron's genius plan come to fruition. This is how fucking brilliant LeBron is. This shit hit me yesterday. So LeBron goes to the Lakers, right? And people are like, why the fuck you going to the Lakers? And he goes to the Lakers, and he puts together this team. He doesn't make a big trade to get Paul George. He doesn't make a big trade to get Kawhi Leonard. He signs a 4-year contract, which he's never done in his career. Usually it's 1 year with a 1-year option for himself, so he has total control. But he locks himself in there for 4 years. People are like, why the fuck is he doing this for 4 years? What the hell is going on? Why is he not getting the big trade? What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
He decides to not do it, in my opinion, because he knows he can't beat Golden State Warriors with Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Impossible. He's tried to beat them before. They're just too good, too much firepower.
Mm-hmm.
So he's taking this year off.
So today is like a safe shot.
This is a wash. This is a wash this year. Next year, Kevin Durant is most likely leaving the Golden State Warriors. That's what the Draymond Green fight was about. So Draymond and him are fighting, right?
What do you think LeBron did to make them fight?
Well, no, this is just what's going on, right? So Draymond and Kevin Durant are fighting. What Draymond was saying that got him suspended for a game was, you're not even with their team. You're not talking about how you're going to stay with us through free agency. You're leaving here. You don't really care about us. Shut the fuck up. Draymond's just upset that he fucked up the last.
He sounded like a fucking girlfriend.
He's just upset at himself. He's upset at himself, but that's fine.
He did a fucking Smith.
He's being emotional because he fucked up, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. Point is, LeBron knows that he can beat Golden State without KD. How does he know that? Because he's already done it.
And
that's a beatable team. Okay? What happens next? KD leaves. He might go to the Knicks. Probably go somewhere in the East because those are the teams that are going to want him.
He needs
his
own team because that's really Curry team.
Sure, he could even go to Boston. That's a completely plausible situation. That's next year.
Kyrie team.
Doesn't matter. There's a possibility, right? He leaves Golden State. The West is wide open, right? The West is completely open. Houston's fucking done. Harden's a drunk. Chris Paul's falling apart. His hamstrings can't make it through a season.
Melo.
San Antonio's done. They don't have enough talent. There's nobody on the West that can compete with LeBron's Lakers, right? Golden State's the only other team, and he thinks he can get by them. Now he is smooth sailing to the Western Conference Finals, right? But what's going on in the East? Boston, powerhouse.
Beast.
Philly, powerhouse.
Beast.
Raptors, powerhouse.
Beastin'.
Milwaukee,
Beast.
powerhouse. This Giannis is a problem.
Everybody you said, even the Heat, they all got them big monsters in there.
Now check it. LeBron
has nobody.
No. LeBron just easted the West.
You got Tyler.
LeBron left the East while it was still shitty, went to the West right before it became garbage. Now the East is the new West. Now the East is the strong conference. Now the East is what you don't want to mess with. You think in the playoffs you want to start by going up against Giannis, then go up against Embiid, and then go up against Tatum? You out of your fucking mind?
Monsters.
LeBron does not, at 33 years old or 34 years old, want to go through that. So what does he do? He jumps over to the West. He notices that every team is depleting. They had a great run. Every team is depleting, and he goes, KD, you better fucking get out of here. And if KD goes, I got straight shot to the finals. And next year I get Kawhi if I want, and I don't have to trade shit. I get Kawhi for free. And now I get to go up against Golden State with Kawhi and whoever on the Lakers that I want to keep. The East beats each other up because that's what the fuck they're going to do in the playoffs.
They're going to get some other trades. You don't think if you can figure this out?
Come.
Listen, if you can figure this out, I'm sure the people inside the NBA can figure the same thing out.
Sure. All I'm saying is before you give me the foil. So basically what's happening is this. LeBron spots a rising East and a declining West, jumps West, gives a year of his career away because he knows Golden State is unbeatable, waits for that perfect piece, and he can have his choice next year to solidify that Laker team, right? Takes over the West, and he has that smooth sailing to the Western Conference Finals. The East destroy each other in 7-game series, which is very likely with these teams because they're getting so good. And now LeBron doesn't have to play Giannis, play Embiid, and play Tatum just to get to the finals.
Listen, that's if no more of the trades go off.
Here's the foil if I'm Golden State. I say, okay, I know KD wants to be the man. It's his own team.
Exactly.
And I know he now has what seems to be real beef with Draymond.
Right.
Draymond doesn't get to come back next year.
Yeah.
We get rid
He's
of
out
him.
of here.
Okay? Now, by doing that, even though public opinion is it's Curry's team, we've internally signaled it's your team, Durant. Because you wanted it, chopped off one of the major players in this and got rid of him. Okay?
Is he really one of the major players?
Yeah. Draymond? Absolutely. The alleged heart of the team. We got rid of the alleged heart of the team. Now, Golden State becomes his team.
Right.
And you still got Curry,
Thompson, Durant, plus whoever you can slide into the spot, the salary slot that you would have had to use for Draymond. I don't know whoever LeBron gets if he's beating that team. Curry.
So what you're saying is 100% right, but Draymond already signed on.
So you telling me if
They would
Draymond
have to
leaves, they
trade.
lose?
They'd have to trade.
I thought his contract was coming up.
No, he got the big money. They offered.
Okay,
him
so
the
then
big
you
money.
trade him. You put him on the block.
And there's definitely trade value there, and you're sending a message to KD. I think you risk.
You're the man.
You risk losing the locker room. I think.
They just suspended him. They're signaling that's what's going to
They
happen.
suspend him for one game without pay. They just cost him $125,000.
You don't do that to a player on your team just because they got in a fight over a last second
Yeah,
shot. That
for
shit
us.
happens
Yeah,
every
you're
single
right.
game.
No.
on every
This was
single
different.
level.
What he did in the locker room was different.
You don't suspend a guy like that unless you're signaling to Durant, yo,
We want you.
you're our guy.
Yes, you are
You're our
franchise
guy.
I
for
agree with you.
sure.
I
Fuck
agree with you
Draymond.
1,000% in that regard. Agree with you 1,000% in that regard.
They just show who great Draymond is.
And to be honest, they're a better team with KD and no Draymond than they are with Draymond and no KD.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes,
Every
I
day
agree
of
with
the
you.
week.
Anybody would say that. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and this is Boston's problem, you need a facilitator. Boston does not have a facilitator on that team. It's got Kyrie and Jason Tatum wanting to put up all the shots, and nobody wanted to pass the ball to either one of them. And that's their issue. Right now, it is very rare, and Carl Lentz was saying this on Flagrant 2 this week, it's very, very rare that you have an elite alpha player like Draymond, he is an alpha, that's willing to distribute. That almost never happens. Usually alpha-minded players are like, give me buckets, Kobe,
Simmons.
Jordan. Do you know what I mean? Ben Simmons does it because
Whoa,
he
you
can't.
putting him with Jordan?
Say what?
You putting Draymond with Jordan?
No, I'm saying alpha mentality players. Like,
He ain't gonna do it last time. That's why they fighting.
no. I'm saying the mentality of Draymond is alpha. The mentality of Draymond is like, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to get mine. Do you know what I mean? But his is passing the ball off to these guys and really
Get mine
distribute it.
and assists. Get mine and points.
And every
Yeah.
once in a while you see these dudes, like, there are guys who are like alpha.
Dennis Rodman.
Boom.
No doubt. I'm
Right?
with you.
So it's like,
Who's dick y'all talking about?
Dennis Rodman, right? So what I'm saying
Long
is,
tongue.
you're going to have a situation where you need someone to distribute the ball to Steph, and you need someone to distribute the ball to KD.
Peace.
And now you don't have that guy Draymond who's willing to do it and gave you a huge advantage on defense. The only reason they could play small ball is because of Draymond.
You think Draymond out?
What Chris said was, I think, and I mean, we just said, so I'm not going to rehash it, but what Chris said is that what Golden State should do is get rid of Draymond because that's the only chance of keeping KD.
Cavs gonna leave.
That's what I'm saying.
Cavs going to LA, baby. Cavs about the free agent.
So
That'd be corny as
that's
hell.
on LA,
Him and
bro.
LeBron?
Listen, first of all, it's impossible
Some
for Golden State to keep
competition.
all four of those guys. Clay,
Right.
Draymond, Steph, KD, like all of them can get max contracts somewhere.
Yeah.
They already got their rings. Why the fuck would they still in Golden State?
They could technically max them out. They'd just be paying crazy money in the what's it
The
called?
seat's always gonna be filled, so they
Salary
get that
cap.
back. That's not-
Nah, you don't need
Son, this is how filled their stadium is. They sell $100
I heard about
monthly
that.
passes, right, to go in the stadium and watch the game on
a lot
TVs.
of dumb motherfuckers paying that $100, bro.
Now, I thought about this.
This is some stupid shit.
Not a bad idea. You're gonna go to the bar and watch the game
Yeah.
on a
And
TV.
you gotta be home with your wife?
You know how much it costs
And
to
Why
get
kids?
not go to the
Yeah.
game, have the energy of the stadium?
Yes.
You're right there with all the people. Everybody's excited. You hear the yelling, this,
You in
that,
the
the
building,
other.
baby.
You know how much it costs? You know how much it costs to get in the bar?
What?
Probably nothing. So now you got more money for drinks,
Right.
more money for food. I'm gonna spend $100 just to
But you
be
get
in the
free
building.
drinks?
$100 a month. You
drinks?
probably get 12 games a month.
You got free drinks.
It's $100 a month.
A lot of
$100 a month,
groupies.
and
I
it's
thought it was $100 per entry.
no, it's $100 for the whole month,
Oh,
and you can go as many times as you want.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought it was $100 per entry.
I think it's just a fun
Oh,
time
okay,
to like
okay.
to be in the environment of the
course,
game. Like,
of course.
yo, there's people who cannot afford to go see a Golden State Warriors game, but it might be nice to just feel it. Not to mention, you're in the game, someone leaves early, and they're
Take that
like,
seat.
"Hey, bro, can
Like
I
the
sit?"
movies. Yeah.
Right? It's like I think
Depends
that's
on how
kind
much
of
them
ill.
goddamn seats cost. If them seats cost a lot, ain't nobody leaving early. Motherfuckers sitting there for that whole fourth quarter.
That's
They're
again
going
going
there
out.
by 80.
Check it. You're beating a team by 50. Some of these motherfuckers dip.
Yeah.
Steph Curry ain't in the game for the fourth quarter. Clay in the game ain't for the
Yeah.
fourth quarter. They start to leave, and now you like, yo,
You tell you and your shorty, let's go.
What's up? Yeah, let's go. Hey, I got you front row
Follow
seats.
my
But do
lead, man.
you want to sit once all the starters get pulled?
Say what?
Do you want to sit down once all
I
the
mean,
starters
it's
get pulled?
experience for you
so
and your
excited
girl.
just to be there. Like, you know, I took my brother to
Put it on
the
Snap.
Knicks game the other day, and it's like he was just so excited to be close. He didn't matter that the Knicks were bums and were losing. You know?
I had a discussion earlier. We had Jamel Hill on, and we was talking about.
How's her forehead?
What do you mean?
Nice. Man, she gonna beat you up.
We were having a discussion about the Warriors, and like Envy was like, well, "I don't like watching basketball because one team wins every year." I'm like, "Nigga, you 41.
Come on, man.
You grew up in the 90s
With the Bulls.
when the Bulls won 6
Come on,
champions. What
man.
the fuck are you talking about?"
He's being selfish.
It's not like sports.
Talking about.
But those be the same people who are like, but I love wrestling. The Undertaker been winning fucking WrestleMania for the last 30 years. You got no problem with that?
I'm not Cass, but I grew up like watching 15 years of wrestling. In the 15 years of wrestling, I can name 3 heavyweight champions. It was always Hulk Hogan.
Hogan.
For a brief moment,
Andre
it was
the
the
Giant.
Ultimate Warrior.
Andre the
Andre
Giant.
Giant was never champion.
No, I don't know.
Then it was fucking Bill Goldberg for a second.
The Rock.
The Rock and Stone Cold. That's 5. Rock and Stone Cold.
What we're saying is we don't mind in the least. We don't mind the least if there's a dominant team. Matter of fact, we like it even more.
I love dynasties. I don't like
Floyd Mayweather,
Patriots.
highest paid athlete in the history of the game, and he wins every single time he fights.
I love dynasties. New
Of course
England
we love
Patriots.
dynasties.
Fucking my Cowboys in the 90s.
Yes.
I love dynasties. I like, what the fuck? I the Spurs. Even though they don't get counted as a
Oh.
dynasty. The Spurs are the John Stockton of basketball, by the way.
Why? Oh, here we go.
They don't get,
This is- yo,
they
this
don't
is so
get,
funny.
they don't
This
get
is
the
so
respect they
This is
deserve
really
this was
dumb.
because of the market that they're in.
It was a throwback Charlamagne moment. I really liked it this
It
week.
wasn't a throwback. It was it's a
was
true
a
take.
throwback. It was, yo, bro.
It was a true take.
It was a throwback. It was
Why
a
is it throwback?
Because
It's an honest take. I always give honest takes.
it was an honest
I forgot
take.
who Stockton played for.
Utah Jazz.
Exactly.
So we're having a talk in the group chat. It's Charlotte, me, and Van. I forget what the fuck inspired it, but we were talking about, I guess, point
Van being
guards.
on Chris Paul's nuts.
Oh yeah, maybe Van was on Chris. I don't even know if Van even mentioned anything. But Charlamagne goes, I think John Stockton was the best point guard of all time,
Second best.
or second best point guard of all time,
Behind Magic Johnson.
behind Magic Johnson.
The fact that Magic went one-on-one with HIV and won will always make him number one.
Number one, which has nothing to do with basketball.
Even
But-
more than Kid?
Say what?
What?
Even better than Kid?
Oh, Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd. I don't know. Did I just tell y'all know who Stockton is?
No, you think you think Jason Kidd is better than Magic Johnson?
No,
Who's the other little white boy that used to dribble that's real good?
John Stockton.
No, the other one.
Oh, Jason Williams.
Jason
Man,
Williams.
come on. All right, back to you. Go.
These
Go.
guys are
Right,
nice.
right, right.
The fuck?
You outside.
Stockton.
You
I'm
just
just
left
left
in your seat.
You left me in the room with him, and he just starts going, "Yo, we found out where salt comes from." What the fuck is going on, bro? What the fuck is happening? Eat your empanadas, bro.
He's a Colulis.
Whatever.
So you know
So,
exactly he dates a Dominican.
say what?
Ah.
I thought you dated white girls.
Okay, let's go. I thought we were talking about salt.
Yeah, now we're talking about salt. Hey, listen. You know who flavors their food with salt?
Listen, man, we were talking about.
You're a white girl. That's why you found out what salt
No,
comes
that wasn't
from.
what set him. White girl wasn't what set him off. The other ethnicity.
The other ethnicity. Do me a favor, don't ever say that word again.
Listen, Stockton, I don't know
honestly,
who he is.
honestly, that gave me anxiety, bro.
You know why?
Yo, when you started that word, and then you looked at me like a deer in headlights, bro. He just goes.
That other 50 cent to me.
He goes.
Ethnicity. Okay?
Bro,
But Stockton.
Stockton, yeah.
Yes.
Say ethnicity one more time.
No,
Ethnicity.
Stockton.
Stockton, number 2 point guard of all time, baby.
Number 2 point guard of all time.
Yes.
And then you start trolling Van.
No, I was being honest.
Yeah, I know you're being honest, but you're trolling Van.
How?
Because Van doesn't want to give it up to the white guy.
Yeah, but that's not trolling if it's the truth. Like,
Yeah,
that's
but
the
you
only
knew it was
reason.
bothered him.
That's it.
You went on a YouTube wormhole.
So you do one.
I've been
Magic.
Bro, he found
Magic number one.
He found
Magic
one
number
play.
one. I'll take
He
that.
found one play where he goes, John Stockton is second best player. He's like, how could you even say that? Chris Paul is way better. He goes, Chris Paul ain't never blocked Jordan. And then he starts sending us clips of John Stockton
Where's
blocking
listen,
Jordan. Like this
say
one
something.
play means he's the second best player.
Jamel Hill made a great point this morning. Jamel Hill said, it's a reason Isaiah Thomas was inducted into the Hall of Fame by John Stockton. That's who he picked to give his Hall of Fame speech to introduce him into the motherfucking Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
John goddamn
Damn,
Stockton.
why don't I know this
John
guy?
Stockton, who has no rings.
Yeah.
Isaiah has
That's
2.
probably why.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Isaiah could have got anybody probably to introduce him in the Hall of Fame. He went and got John Stockton.
I'll be honest, not a lot of people like Isaiah Thomas. It might be hard.
Right.
He like everybody hates him pretty much in the league.
But that's not why he got John Stockton though. That's a very
Sure,
intentional choice.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. But yeah, they definitely had beef. I mean, who was it? Stockton kept Jordan off of froze him out in the
Jordan
All-Star
kept
game.
Isaiah off the Dream Team.
Not Stockton. Isaiah froze Jordan out in the All-Star game,
Oh yeah, and then Jordan kept
and then
Isaiah
Jordan
off the Dream
kept
Team.
off the Dream Team.
Yeah.
Nice.
What about Steph Curry?
Man, stop, Alex. You young, man. Knock it off.
I don't see Steph as a point guard.
He's not.
He's a shooter.
He's a two guard. He's a two
Yeah,
guard.
he's a shooter.
And he's a two guard as well.
Exactly.
We're talking about traditional passing,
point guard. There you go.
Magic.
serving up assists.
Offense starts and ends with you most of the time. Well, not ends with you, but starts.
It starts with you.
Absolutely.
You're running the team.
John
that way.
Stockton, number 2. If you don't believe me, go look at his stats. Number 1 in assists of all time. Number 1 in steals of all time.
What else did he never miss a game,
He
didn't he?
never missed a fucking game. That's the stat that blew me away. I was like,
This
what
was-
the fuck?
This was
he the man.
infuriating, man. I kept going. Hey, Chris Paul's just not built like John Stockton.
He's
bro. Like,
not,
he just
though.
doesn't have it, bro.
He just thought you meant
He
magic.
doesn't have
But
it,
it's
bro.
not trolling when
He
it's the
doesn't have that.
truth.
He doesn't have that John Stockton physicality,
Listen,
bro.
he played 19 seasons and never missed a game.
Yeah.
That's privilege.
Come on, man.
That's privilege
say?
right there.
He was underrated in the clutch. He was
Oh
actually
yeah.
But
better
no
in the clutch than
championship,
alone.
though.
It's because of
No
the market.
championship.
He's
Neither
still
does
got a
Chris
ring.
Paul, though. That's the thing. People put Chris Paul up there. He has no champion. Chris Paul doesn't even have Western Conference Finals except for last year.
Jamel Hill had another good point about Chris Paul.
What's that?
Chris Paul don't get superstar pressure either. When you're a superstar, you get superstar pressure. Think about the pressure they put on KD to win the championship, LeBron to win the championship. You don't
Melo.
hear those conversations about. There's no Melo. You don't hear no conversations like that about Chris Paul. Nobody's like, yo, Chris gotta win a championship to be solidified. You don't ever hear that when it comes to Chris Paul.
I mean, I think Chris Paul's overrated. I've been saying this for a while. He just can't win. He's not good enough to
I'm
win.
not gonna say he's overrated because he's giving me tickets to the game this weekend, so I'll wait until after.
What game?
Who they playing, Paige? Houston and who?
King.
The Kings.
Oh, you can buy tickets to that. They ain't doing
The whole
much, bro.
front row
They
is
ain't doing
finished.
much, bro. You gonna be all right with that one.
Kings.
Yeah.
I don't know who's on the Kings now.
But listen,
Exactly.
I thought they was going to win last year if he didn't get hurt. They would have made
But
something
he does
happen.
get hurt, and he gets hurt every single season because he's not built like John Stockton.
That's what
Listen.
you want to say.
Listen, y'all sleeping on John Stockton because he's white. That's the only
I
reason,
didn't know
bro.
he is.
Like I'm telling you, white privilege does not work in rap and basketball, baby.
Yo, Carl Lensa in Flagrant 2, we had him on Flagrant 2 this week, and he said the funniest thing. He's like, I always support white basketball players. And I'm like, why is that? He goes, because I'm out here representing for minorities.
That's it. I'm sitting up here
For real,
for real, man. John Stockton don't even get mentioned with the all-time greats. Why not? He's the all-time leader in assists.
Steals.
All-time leader in steals.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He might be. Is he all-time leader in games played?
Gotta
I
be.
don't know.
Shit.
No, he's got to be up there, though. 19 seasons,
19
didn't miss a
seasons, 82
fucking
games,
game.
right?
That's
Gotta
on
be-
plus
he gotta be
playoffs.
number one.
You know they were making
Plus
playoffs.
yeah.
And then
hell
you
yeah.
said this point because we were bringing up how good Karl Malone was, and then you were like, he did play one season without Karl Malone, and he
Two
averaged
seasons.
Two
No,
seasons.
one, because Karl Malone came in second year, yeah.
And then he averaged 12 and 8, and that was his first year in the league.
No. He sat. John Stockton was on the bench the first couple years. His last season when Karl Malone left to go to the Lakers, I think it was John's last 2 years. He still averaged like 12 and 8.
Can you imagine being 40 years old in the NBA and averaging 12 and 8? That's like those are solid statistics
I
for
don't
a
know if he was
starting
40. Was
point
he
guard.
40?
Almost 40. I mean,
Wow.
I imagine he played 4 years in college, right? Add 19 to that.
I'm getting a jersey. I'm getting a John Stockton jersey.
Facts.
I'm dead
We
serious.
gotta send one a van.
I gotta see how you look.
We gotta send one a van, bro. There we go, dude.
I'm getting a John
You
Stockton
should be him
jersey.
for Halloween next year.
Who, John Stockton?
Yeah.
As a superhero, all
Yo,
the games.
here's a question I think Joe Rogan and them posed, but I think it's interesting about blackface. What is it okay when those pump big weightlifting guys when they use black body spray?
Black body spray?
They basically use this like
oil.
tanner. It's an oil that they put on their whole body.
Man, I put that on my white girls.
That
What are you
goes back to
talking
what I
about?
said.
I spray that shit on them.
Because you want her to look Dominican. That goes back to what I said
Hey,
about
man, you
Robert De
going tight.
Niro in Tropic Thunder.
Robert,
I didn't look at that
not
as
Robert De
blackface.
Niro, Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
I didn't look at that as blackface because it looked like the tanner stuff. It looked like the bronzer.
Yeah, they spray it.
But it was blackface. His character was wearing blackface.
I didn't listen. First of all, I never seen Tropic Thunder. I just saw the motherfucker.
That's the game in the movie. That's the funny part about the movie. He was
he
literally
pretended to be
being
black.
blackface. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, fuck him then.
But what I'm saying is, we're okay with these weight guys doing it.
I never paid attention to the weight guys.
But now that you know, what is your feeling on it?
I think intention matters. I don't think that they're doing it to look black. Like I think blackface comes into play when you put on black face or whatever because you're trying to portray a black person, because that was the whole stereotype of blackface. That's what the whole minstrel thing was about. White people would put on the blackface because they were making fun of the worst stereotypes of black people.
If you wear blackface, but you're not trying to be a black person, you're just trying to be a weightlifter or like a really tan person, that's okay. So putting on tanning stuff is fine,
I guess,
as long as you're not trying to be a black person.
If it's a heavy tan, no. Cause that's like saying a white person that gets a super tan isn't doing blackface.
That's what we brought up last week.
Yeah.
What?
That exact tan example, and you guys brushed over it.
Yeah, no, I don't mind about that shit. I don't even care. Like, if you really want to be that type of person, go ahead and have fun. That's a white girl doing that shit. All right, well, have fun.
I must be missing something.
Nah, I was all over Twitter. Like white girls are sounding like.
I don't see the blackface though. What am I missing?
It's just really tan.
That's a white girl?
White people have been doing that since the beginning of time.
Yo, you realize when we go in the sun, we're tan, right?
That's what I'm saying.
We just started getting buildings
what are you
to
talking
be
about?
inside a long time ago.
As they're black, like girls. That's what I'm saying.
She's pretending to be black?
Yeah.
Let me see that again. Show me that.
That's a white girl?
No, let me see. Let me see.
Like they were exposing
Black
white
Twitter
girls for
exposes
being-
white Instagram models, influencers posing as black. Oh, okay, yes, okay. See, that's some bullshit.
Oh, no. That is Rachel
This is
Dozar.
probably one of your people.
That is a Rachel. That's a young Rachel. That's all that
Because
is.
he thinks it's hot.
So he loves
What you
white girls
mean?
that pretend to be black on Instagram. Damn,
No,
that's
I just like
The
pretty
girl
hot
said
girls,
she never
regardless of what you
posed
do.
as a black woman. Though. She said her tan is her natural skin tone.
Whatever.
They call it. More Twitter users began to include other Instagram influencers and even calling them nigger fishing.
Nah, you listen. You can't get mad
The
at
term
her.
comes from white influencers and
You can't
models
get mad at
profiting
her.
off a specific look that black women and other women of color are ridiculed for. I've never heard of this. I can't even.
And nobody cares
No,
about
I've
that.
never heard.
Who cares? How you not gonna get mad at Rachel Dozar, but you get mad at that lady? It's okay.
Who didn't get mad at Rachel Dolezal? Everybody got mad at Rachel Dolezal.
What?
God damn
Oh,
it.
you know what?
Buy some ice and put it on somebody's balls, please. My God, what are you talking about? Shit.
But did you get mad at her? You know,
Rachel?
listen, they let everything else fucking go.
I thought Rachel
Why the
was
fuck?
hilarious.
Why y'all mad at her?
Rachel made me laugh too much to actually be mad at Rachel.
All right, well, you
To
wasn't
be
mad.
totally honest, I thought Rachel was hilarious. Did
Well,
we
that
do?
girl is
Did we
too.
do the mid roll?
No, let's do some ads.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the right hire can make a huge impact on your business. Did you guys know that? But finding the right person can be hard. Instead of just posting on a job board, which is useless, which most people do not check, post your job to a place where people go every single day to make connections, grow in their career, and discover job opportunities. LinkedIn. Obviously, this is where your job post should be going. This is the first website anybody's checking, especially in the corporate world, to see what you've done. They're looking through a hire to vet a hire. 70% of U.S. workforce is on LinkedIn. Okay, so it's the best way to get your job opportunity in front of people who are qualified for your role and ready for something new. It's the best way to find the right person who will help you grow your business. And that's why a new hire is made every 10 seconds using LinkedIn. Hurry to linkedin.com/idiot and get $50 off your first job post. That's linkedin.com/idiot to get $50 off your first job post. LinkedIn.com/idiot. Terms and conditions do apply. I didn't realize how big a deal LinkedIn was until I started speaking to like some of my corporate friends. Like that's their Instagram.
What is that?
It's basically a website that you post what you have done, you post what you're currently doing, all these other jobs that you've done, and it's just your business profile.
Oh.
So if you tell people, yo, check out my Instagram, obviously they're going to see you partying in Cancun, all this other dumb fuck shit, right?
Yeah.
But if you're trying to get a job for AT&T, you're like, yo, listen, I work for Verizon, I work for Sprint, I did all this, I got years in the game.
Resume.
Exactly. It's basically a digital resume. Now you don't got to go to the office and just hand your shit out. It's just a
Some
digital
girl told me to go into like a thing called, I think it's or something like that.
No, well, we're not going to say a different one. But what is
Okay,
that?
It's like an app. It's like an app, but it's something like Instagram. And she was showing me, but it's like a personal Instagram too. Like I'm like, why don't you just put it on private? But it's just like a bunch of stuff that if you want to be nasty, everybody go to this thing. You know how Instagram don't have like smashing and stuff on it. This one right here, like Truly, you go ahead and like smash.
So you could have like pornography on it.
You could do all that, yeah. It's like whenever you want to be nasty, instead of being that night and being in the bed and like sending out flicks,
right.
You could just go ahead and put it on that little like app, and everybody be like, "Oh, nice meat. Oh, nice pussy."
What about a Snapchat? Doesn't that work on Snapchat?
Yeah, because it goes right away. I
Private
did that anyway.
Snapchat that people have. Have you guys heard about this? Like, there are some girls that like. What is that about?
They show the titties. Yeah.
So it's a private thing that you subscribe to, right? And then you could just watch a girl's direct porn through that.
So for you, say your name in the video, all that good stuff.
That's
really
nice. That's nice. That's not bad.
What's that for Christmas?
This is Snapchat, private Snapchats.
People still on Snapchat?
So I thought Snapchat's dead, but apparently there's like a lot of porn.
It goes
going
right
on
away.
Snapchat. I don't know. I've never fucked with Snapchat really like that.
Listen, man, rest in peace to Stan Lee.
Oh my God, that's right. I knew something else happened.
You know what I want to say too, man, and I don't know why I just thought about this. I think we're falling for a lot of trolls in the media. Right?
What do you mean?
I think that people know that if they do certain things, they'll get mentions, which ultimately makes, you know, their brand or product or whatever it is bigger.
Yeah.
It's a newspaper in New Zealand.
Wait a minute. Are you just putting this together?
No, I know, but you would think I expect more from like real media outlets. I expect regular motherfuckers that's got blogs and shit to do things like that.
Ain't no more real media outlets, bro.
You might be right, but the Gisborne Herald in New Zealand.
Right.
Look at this headline, bro.
Just put Spike Lee.
It says characters first, superheroes next. It's got a big picture of Stan Lee, and it says Spike Lee dies at 95. Bro, you don't make this kind of mistake on the front page of your newspaper.
Man.
Not with two icons. Like, you got to know. Like, no, you mean to tell me all the
Spike Lee
eyes?
black, right?
Yo,
you remember on Do the Right Thing when the guy was rubbing the ice on the lady's nipples?
Yeah.
That's what you be doing to guys' balls. Now listen, Spike Lee dies at 95.
Yes.
They knew everybody was gonna start talking about the Gisborne Herald. They knew everybody was gonna start posting that shit. And it don't matter because right now when they do search engines, bet you Gisborne Herald comes up more than it ever did in the history of that whole motherfucking newspaper.
So when they were building the Brooklyn Dodgers Stadium in Brooklyn, the owner of the Brooklyn Dodgers told them to misspell Dodgers.
Really?
He said, spell it Dogers. Because on the stadium. Because if we do that, every newspaper is going to take a picture of our stadium, put it in the newspaper. It's going to be this national story. And you know what people are going to do after that? Come check out these fucking baseball games. Right? What do they say? Any press is good press. Right? I thought it was a great move. And why it's great is because they're not going to be called racist for it. When you use a picture of Spike Lee and then you say
Spike Jones.
Well, Spike Jones, is he black? I think he's white. Is he white?
I think Spike Jones is black.
I thought he's white.
I never seen him. I just see his name at the end of movies and shit.
And you assume he's black because his name is Spike and Jones with a Z.
Exactly.
I think he's a white dude.
Is Spike Jones black or white?
He's a white guy.
Oh, he is white?
Yeah.
What an idiot.
But if they're like Spike Lee dies and it's a picture of Denzel Washington, right? Then we go, oh my God, how racist this news article is. But if you flip it for white and black guy, not going to call you racist. Right? Not going to call you racist. And now we're fucking talking about it.
Some good shit that could come from that though, man.
What's that?
You could do like movies. Like I was thinking about this shit. Like you could have like instead of like Black Klansmen, you do Black X-Men. And you put like you know how they had like the 3 Ks, you put the 3 X's.
Yeah, XXX.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You fucking Professor X. Professor X's young gifted school for Muslims.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Professor Malcolm X. Professor Malcolm X's young gifted school for Muslims.
Yes.
You could do you could have fucking Tony Stark get kidnapped by aliens and get anally probed.
Right.
You call it Inside Iron Man.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? There
we go.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different shit you could do with that shit,
This
man.
is good. Yeah.
You know? But
Some of these ideas you just keep to yourself. It's not a big deal.
Hey, man, it's the podcast. We just shoot. We just shooting. You know what I'm saying? If it don't work, we leave it here. Our audience knows us.
Throw a D-Lemon boom track.
Yo!
Keep digging, yo,
Yeah,
Greg.
no. Hold on.
I know, Yamanika and shit.
Better than Damon.
Yeah, it is.
Better than Damon. Not even fucking
This is
close,
nice.
bro. Better than Damon. Better than
I
Damon.
looked at that clip like 3 times. Like,
Man,
this is funny.
you know what it was? Because it wasn't the fact that she just got booed at Apollo. It was the fact she got booed, walked off the wrong side of the stage. They made her, nope, you got to go that way. So she had to walk back across the stage, get booed again. Then Yamanika said she got on the subway.
Love Yamanika.
and the 3 dudes like, oh shit, that's Shorty from and started booing her on the subway. Listen, here's the thing though. I do want to say rest in peace, Stan Lee. And the reason I want to say rest in peace, Stan Lee, is because Stan Lee was a genius. He died at 95 years old. He lived a life that is so fulfilling, and he created something that's bigger than him, and that's going to outlive him. That's the way everybody should try to motherfucking
Bro,
go out.
there is nothing to be sad about this at all.
Nothing.
No.
Okay, this is something we celebrate. To live to 95 years old and literally see all of your creations come to fruition at the highest level. And I don't swear to God, but my assumption is he saw a first cut of the new Avengers.
Man, shut up, man.
This is my assumption.
Yo, they don't snap his finger,
Son, that's the joke. That's the joke. Like,
Shut
the
up,
joke.
man.
The joke I said about it was, I don't think Dana's like that new Avengers 4.
But what I'm thinking is Stan Lee saw the first cut of the Avengers 4. And he literally was like, my work here is done. You know, you see it all the time. You see it all the time with like grandparents, right? Grandma dies. A week later, Grandpa dies.
Yeah, no pussy.
Or vice versa.
Yeah,
Might be no pussy, or it might be you were the reason why I'm still living. You were the reason why I got up every day. Now that you're gone, I could go. I could tap out. And I bet this is the culmination of his life's work, right? This Avengers series is every different. We're talking about all these different tentacles of Marvel characters are coming to one point in this final movie.
Yeah, you know what's so crazy too,
He
man?
saw the end. He's like, I did it. I fucking complete everything. It looks great. I could tap the fuck out. And let me tell you, that ending sequence when they do the R.I.P. Stan Lee. Remember, like they did in Fast and Furious when my man drove off to the left. What's the white guy's name?
Oh, he's gonna be in the movie.
Paul Walker.
When Paul Walker drove off to the left at that final sequence, and that was like, oh, he did, and everybody, bro, there's not gonna be a dry eye in that movie.
Stan Lee's
bro.
gonna be in the movie.
Stan
Probably
Lee.
his last cameo.
Well, first of all, they could do the digital. You know,
Nah,
they,
he probably in Captain Marvel too.
They said he filmed it already.
they filmed it already.
Captain Marvel?
No,
Avengers?
Avengers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's in there. Yeah, and I'm sure he's
I
in
bet he
Captain
died
America.
right after filming. Listen, I got what I needed to
But
do.
he been shot that shit though.
It's what?
You look like me trying to say ethnicity. What the fuck just happened to you, bro?
I'm telling you how emotional this fucking scene is gonna be, bro. You're gonna see a
They
lot
made
of
him
us
die?
crying. Now when he dies, there's gonna be some like, you know, some kind of tribute, something honoring him at the end of the theater. Not
What was
the
he
end
in
of
the first movie?
What?
What was he in the first movie? In the first Avengers, what was his cameo? I don't remember. Wasn't he like he was a bus driver?
No, the first Avengers.
The one that just came out of Infinity War.
He was the bus driver with some Spider-Man on it.
Bus driver with Spider-Man on it.
You've
So
never seen the spaceship before?
that'd be so dope if they, you know, it'd be ill.
What?
If he got they made him disappear in the first movie because of the snap.
Yeah.
But then the bus driver just automatically appears in the second one. Like he's one of the people that comes back. That would be like, oh shit. That'd be some tear jerking shit.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, you know why the guy from Penn State died? Because he couldn't see the other guy smashing no more, right?
Here you go talking about men smashing again. Here you go talking about men smashing again.
Guys, if you want to hear a lot about gay sex,
Broken heart.
Wax has a new podcast that you can listen to.
You can hear Beauty in the Balls.
You can hear all the gay sex that you want on this podcast.
Yo,
if that's your
hold
fun
on. That's
thing.
exactly what you just now said. I just said exactly what you said.
You know what
This
we're going to do?
guy-
Time out.
the
No,
dude
this is what we're going to do.
What we gonna do?
We're going to give our guy a free promo for his podcast. Insert the clip with Trav calling up saying that Wax got a
nobody
fat ass right now.
Why gotta do that?
Insert Trav
They
saying
got a
that
whole lot
Wax
of
got a
other,
fat
got a
ass.
lot of other nice stuff on there. Why you gotta use that one?
Insert Trav saying Wax got a fat ass right now.
Man, yo, homeboy, yo, one.
I ain't trying to me too nobody, but I definitely appreciate that advice, man. Just to let you know, you kind of got a fat ass too. Just to let you know,
Hey
bro.
man,
It's you.
God bless
It might
us.
be you,
God
Wax, that
bless
he's
us,
talking
man.
about.
So let's okay, back to this. Stanley.
Yes.
95 years old. People were upset that jokes were being made about his death. My feeling is a guy hit.
What was the jokes?
A guy, because I said I tweeted out. Well, I guess we know how Thanos feels about the Avengers 4, and a guy tweeted, he was like, "Let's see how you feel when your brother or uncle or father dies." And it's like, if they die at 95,
That's great.
Give me some context to that tweet.
meaning he died because Thanos snapped him out of here because he didn't like the way
He was trying to be
Avengers
funny
4.
and it wasn't funny.
Thanos watched Avengers 4 and he goes, Thanos goes, "Oh, I died in Avengers 4? Oh, fuck that. Snap you out of here."
All right, we shooting. It's just a podcast. All right.
This is how phony you are. You just made that joke 5 minutes ago.
And he laughed.
You literally.
I don't think.
Pow, pow.
I don't think.
Shot.
I think my approach is a little different.
This is why I'm not as good as Thanos.
No, tell his ass
This is why I'm not. This is what he do.
Tell me
That's why I'm not as good as Thanos. Because if I had Thanos powers, I'd snap you right the fuck out of here.
I thought you just meant Thanos snapped his finger and Stan Lee's not here no more. I didn't know it had anything
Yes,
to do with it.
but that's the obvious way of
And I
saying
thought you said
it.
that you saw. I thought you said he saw Avengers 4 and loved it,
Ice on the
and so that's
balls.
why he clocked out. He's
No.
like, "Well, it's done."
Okay, two different things. Stan Lee sees Avengers 4, clocks out himself.
Okay.
He's like, "I'm out of here," right?
Okay.
The joke is, the not obvious one, but the joke is, well, I guess we know how Thanos feels about Avengers 4. Meaning Thanos saw the movie in this hypothetical joke context, didn't like it. Stan Lee, you're dead.
That's what you were saying?
Yes.
I wouldn't have laughed either.
It's a podcast,
Maybe I'm dumb too.
Joke.
Listen,
They love us. We're just shooting, man.
Listen,
It's okay.
I know, but not everybody need to, not everybody need to be a basket. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to be a basket. I'm out here shooting at the peach basket. It ain't going in. Ain't no switch, ain't no net, nothing. It's just a backboard. I'm shooting at a backboard. Like, why the fuck it ain't going in?
Okay, so people mad. People are mad.
So some people are mad, and because somebody died, and a joke about somebody dying.
Yeah.
Technically can be mean or insensitive. But my feeling is you get to a certain age where you die and it's not sad.
No.
Bro.
95 is not sad death. If you make it to 95, you're on the table for these jokes,
Stan
bro.
Lee probably been making death jokes for the past 20 years.
Son, you don't know how many times
Once he
they
hit
knocked on his
75,
trailer
exactly.
door and then he was just laying there fake dead and they wrote, he's dead. Nah, I got you.
Yo, when Morgan Freeman dies, the meme's gonna be crazy. Crazy.
Yo, but all I'm saying is old people make the fake dead jokes all the time.
And they always tell you, I don't got much time. Like,
my parents already started. That's in their 70s. My mom's already started. Like, we gotta hang out before it's over. I'm like, what's over?
Hey, what are you talking about?
you know how many times
Yeah,
Stan Lee
I don't
probably
like
made
that shit.
you know how many times Stan Lee has probably made a time stone joke? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta turn it back.
I gotta turn it back. Yeah, come
Yeah.
on, man. Stop it.
It's okay.
Knock it the fuck off.
95 is peace.
Stan Lee will be fine.
You have to.
Okay.
You dead after you can't. You
Nut,
get hard
right?
into it.
You
Exactly.
can't nut. I knew it. I knew it.
Exactly.
I could tell. I could tell wax and shit.
After 80, that shit ain't working too much no more anyway. So you good?
Stan Lee's daughter said he left one last character. Created one last character named
What is
Dirt
that?
Man.
What is it?
Dirt Man.
Okay.
But that's all she said. She didn't give no specifics of what his powers are or anything. She said he created one last character called Dirt Man. And she said he will be a real topic of conversation.
Dirt Man.
Dirt. Yeah, like DIRTMAN. Dirt. That's what she said.
How old is she?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't
If she's
know.
95, she got to be like 75, right?
Why do you say things like
I don't know. I'm trying to think. My mind is different.
that? Well, you know, Wax.
Good point.
It's not a good
Thank
point.
you. Yes, it is. Thank you.
It's not
If she's
a good
95,
point, man.
like how old is she? Was she 30? We like, oh shit. That's more impressive than fucking Dirt Man. She's 30.
What? What?
I don't know. That's not, if she's 30, that's not more impressive than fucking Dirt Man.
You know what's really funny is usually you go, I don't know nothing. And I don't think about it. I'm like, yeah, that's a funny tagline. But this time you went, I'm just trying to think. And I was like, I know why you don't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
I get that now.
Now I get why
that.
you don't know nothing.
Yo, go back to knowing nothing.
Yeah,
We
You know
go.
what's ill about Stan Lee though? You said something that made me think about this. Like, you said he got to see his work done at the highest level. Yo, think about it. He started doing this shit in the 60s. This shit started on fucking paper with bull. You ever seen the original Black Panther and X-Men, how whack they look to finally see that shit on the MCU and the CGI and how, oh my God, man, that gotta be an ill feeling, man. To see it go from that to what it is now. That's gotta be like an amazing feeling.
Yeah.
And I wonder if when you have that kind of imagination, do you have to wait that long to really see your vision fulfilled.
No, because your vision is happening in real time. He can't predict the future that far. He doesn't know that we're going to watch movies in 3D when he's writing it on a piece of paper.
Well, how do you explain somebody like Steve Jobs?
In real time. Like, Steve Jobs isn't predicting what's going to happen in 2100. He's predicting what's happening 5 years in advance. In tech, if you could predict 1 year in advance, you're king of the world.
Yeah.
Steve had to do a little bit more than 5, though, right?
1 year. All you have to do in tech is be 1 year ahead of everybody. Literally, that's it. Hey,
Didn't
everybody.
Steve create the smartphone? And like
No.
who created
Palm
the smartphone?
Pilot.
Who?
Palm. It was a company called Palm. There was a phone called a Palm Pilot.
Uh-huh.
All Steve did, and I respect to Steve, but Steve is marketing. Do you know what I mean? Like, Steve is Tekashi. The product really ain't that much better than what else is out there, but it's marketed better than anybody.
I think that it'd have to be more than a year, bro.
In tech, 2 months.
What about the internet then?
What about it?
Like when the internet came around, it was motherfuckers that was
That's
predicting.
NASA and that's the government. That's like that's NASA and what's it called? Government.
What do you mean?
Like NASA and the United States, like Army and shit, but made that. Like all the shit that we get tech wise, not all, but a lot of the shit that we get tech wise is like government owned, and then once they have a better version of it, they give us the fuck shit.
They give it to us.
Yeah,
Like
we have
phones.
hand-me-downs. All our tech is just government hand-me-downs.
So it is people thinking 10, 15 years into the future then.
No, they're thinking in the now. They do something, and then it's the now. They give it to us
When they don't want it no more.
when they don't want it.
All right, Back to the Future, right?
Right.
Doc Brown invented time travel, right? In whatever year that was, the 60s, 70s, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
But he wasn't able to make it until the future.
Because he didn't have the technology yet.
Yes, but he had the idea.
Yeah.
He knew he could make it if he had X, Y, and Z.
So that's like string theory. Like how the world became, if you don't believe in like, you know, God creating it, if you believe in like the
Monkeys and evolution.
even before evolution, like
Yeah.
if you believe in like the Big Bang and these
Big
types
Bang,
of things.
okay.
So like string theory was a theory that like astrophysicists put together, but they weren't good enough at math to do the math for it. They're like, yo, we got this idea. We think it's good. We're just not smart enough at math. We're good at astrophysics. So they had to get mathematicians to come do it. And I think Steve Jobs on some level was the same way. He's like, yo, why don't we put all the songs in the phone? And then they're like, all right, do it. And he's like, I don't know how to do that. Give me some nerds that can do that and figure that shit out.
The crazy thing is you wouldn't even believe somebody if they came to you with an idea like that. If they came to you with an idea that was like 5-10 years ahead of its time and they was trying to tell you like, yo, I got this ill-ass idea, I'm just not able to execute it now because I don't got the technology. You're like, man, shut the fuck up.
What is the unexecutable right now? What would we like that
A flying
everybody
carpet.
would say you cannot do?
A flying carpet.
Flying carpet. No, we could do that. That's
And
easy.
where mine at?
I could do flying carpet tomorrow. I put 4 drones on a carpet, and then you just
definitely do a
levitate. And they do.
flying
Flying carpet's easy. What is something like putting all the songs in that one place? A lot of this is just downsizing, right? A lot of it is taking bulk and then making it
Well,
smaller.
yeah, that's what everything is nowadays. Everything is it's a matter of convenience at this point.
Yeah.
Like everything that they're designing is stuff that, you know, make bulk convenient to just carry.
So what can we do? What can we do quicker? What can we do faster? Where can we make things go? What?
Learn.
Learn?
Information. Get information faster. You drink something, you get information like that.
Well, what you're talking about is similar to like the Matrix, which is what they're working on, right? Like Elon Musk is working on this right now, and it's the issue with like human intelligence and like our phone and like our computers and that kind of shit is getting information from your head into the phone and the computer, right? It's just slow. He literally says like we just are using our fingers. It's really not that quick to type things with your fingers. Imagine you could think
You don't want that.
into your phone.
Advanced Siri.
You don't want that. You don't want that.
Why not?
The reason you don't want that is because we're already making split-second, quick, emotional decisions with our thumbs. So imagine if everything that we wanted to say came straight from our mind immediately.
Jesus
you don't want that.
Christ.
Y'all, this PC
Oh my
era don't
God.
want that shit.
We don't
Get
want
the fuck
all
out of
over
here.
the lot of white
people saying the N-word, and man,
Come on,
delete. Chill. I was just thinking that. I was thinking that shit.
Fired for what I think now? I'm getting fired for what I think?
Imagine getting fired for what you think.
No.
Imagine
Whoa.
fired for thoughts.
Whoa, whoa.
No way.
I want to smash
No
it.
way.
Yikes.
What is that? Yeah,
No, Minority Report was, that was it. You get fired for your
Thinking
thoughts. You get
about-
fired when you think about committing
Because,
a crime.
you're gonna commit a
absolutely.
crime, so we're gonna
Nobody
get
got
to you
time for that
first.
shit. You know why? Because when a woman walk by, you be like,
Damn, I want to fuck that.
Like,
I
oh,
ain't say
hello.
that.
I'm just saying. I want to have sex with
What'd you say?
girls. Shit.
No, there's nothing wrong with wanting to have sex with somebody.
Yeah.
I wouldn't jump that far.
I would.
I would say, oh, that's nice.
You've never
But
looked at-
That's an HR violation. You know what I'm saying?
If you say it out loud, but not if you think it.
But imagine you get arrested for your thoughts.
No, dude. If we got arrested for our thoughts, we'd all be in prison.
Everybody be in prison. Even the cops. Is
Everybody would be in prison, and we'd be surprised when people would be like, "Maya Angelou."
Bill Cosby? What the fuck he do?
Wax, bro. Wax.
All right, come on, man. Keep going. Keep going.
I don't want to keep going.
This guy don't understand jokes. That's why I'm trying to. I'm like, why am I explaining jokes? The funny part of the joke is taking someone who would never think something bad, and then use it as an example.
Boom.
And now he's like, oh yeah, who else we got?
What do you
Bill Cosby, Jeffrey Dahmer. No, they open with how fucked up they are.
You sure you want to do the podcast with Wax, Chris? You sure? Let's pay some bills, man.
Yeah, we gotta do that. This week's episode is also brought to you by him. 66% of men lose their hair by age 35. Now, if you notice, I'm 35 years old. I have all my hair. Why? It's because I'm using finasteride, which is the active ingredient in Hims right here. Okay? It's not a game. I got on it fucking years ago. Kept my shit nice. Hims connects you with real doctors, medical grade solutions to treat hair loss. Just go to forhims.com. That's FORHIMS.com. Answer a few quick questions and a doctor will review and prescribe you. So now all these prescription things where you had to go to your doctor and then they send you another doctor, that's all done online. First time I experienced this was getting a weed card in LA, and now they're doing it with this stuff as well. The products are shipped directly to your door. You don't got to go in waiting rooms, no awkward visits, nothing. All right? Our listeners get a trial month of Hims for just $5 today. Okay? While supplies last, you get that. All right?
Yeah,
See the website for full details. This would cost hundreds if you went to the doctor or a pharmacy. You go to forhims.com/BI. That's FORHIMS.com/BI. Forhims.com/BI. Get your hair back.
Listen, man, you know what else is crazy? Salute to every comedian that wants to do music now. Because of Little Duval. The Little Duval
Is that
effect
happening? Is that big?
real. What?
Really?
The Little Duval effect is real.
Really?
And Little Duval had the #4 song on the rhythmic charts right now.
Got him.
So Smile Bitch is just the gift that keeps on giving. I knew that was going to happen around the holidays. But that's a perfect holiday song, man. You know what I'm saying? Wait till Thanksgiving come and everybody's sitting around eating their turkey and drinking, and then Christmas going to come, New Year's going to come, and the ball going to drop, and you going to,
Smile
New Year,
bitch.
new me. You know what I'm saying? It's the year living your best life. Like you know.
I'm telling you, he's going to get somebody killed, bro.
Who?
Duval.
Why you say that?
Because I know a dude is going to be in a fight with his girl and she's going to be yelling and he's just going to put on, "Smile, bitch!" And that girl's just going to buck off.
Smile
bro.
Bitch will start a fight with the wrong woman.
Yeah.
Smile, bitch will end your life. Smile, bitch
You know,
will
they
end
never
your
want you to
life,
be happy
bro.
anyway, so
Say
that'll
what?
be a problem.
Say
Your
what?
girl never wants you happy anyway, so.
You think?
Come on, your girl never wants you happy.
Your fat white girl don't want you happy?
No girl really wants you happy.
You don't have a fat white girl. That's
Yeah, thank you, man.
She's gone.
Thank you.
She's
Thank
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, she don't want to.
Because she's not who I thought she was. She is a white girl, though.
About time you finally saying it.
Yeah, she is a white girl, though. Beautiful white girl.
Really? What's
That's
her
my
name?
sister.
Do I know her?
This guy is just
You
so
definitely know her.
good.
You definitely know her. You definitely
Keep it up.
Ooh.
Taylor, you know her,
Let
right?
me hear what you got now. Come on. She don't. Nobody
You
knows
know her,
nothing.
Taylor?
all know her.
We all know her.
And I know her as well?
Yeah. I love her. I
What the fuck
love
we was
her.
talking about?
Who?
Who is John Thanos?
That
Or
is
whoever
my
the fuck
sister.
it is.
Yo.
Who the fuck is this guy?
John Stamos.
John Thanos.
John
No,
Stamos.
imagine if Thanos was the father on Good Times.
No.
John Thanos, because
No.
it was John Amos.
Oh, was that?
Yes.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, I thought it was John Stamos, the actor. Yeah.
John Stamos was
But that's
Full
a
House.
great Halloween costume. Being John Thanos.
John from Full House?
You but you do
that's
Thanos
his
and
name?
John Stamos from Full House. You mix those together.
Hilarious.
Great Halloween costume. Yeah, that'd be hot. All right, next year. It's just John Stamos with the
don't know
Infinity
anything.
glove or whatever. All right, let's what else,
Oh,
man?
you know what I want to talk about, too?
What's up? Your therapy session?
Yeah, salute to everybody who watched In Session Live on VH1 this week.
Yo, real quick before we get into that, because that's more serious. You see how
me see.
GQ did Serena, son?
I don't understand that. I don't get
This
it.
shit got me crying, bro.
But once again, what did we just talk about? No,
Yes, they know exactly what they're doing. These
troll.
headlines are getting you, bro.
It's a like, I was sitting there trying to figure it out this morning. I'm like, I don't get why they would do that. They
I'll tell you
did
why.
it to
Because
start
nobody's
conversation.
listening. Nobody's reading magazines anymore because everybody's on the internet. nobody's
retarded.
reading newspapers anymore. Nobody's even watching the news anymore because everybody's on the internet, right? Everybody's streaming things on Netflix, so they got to do everything extra to get you to pay attention. So GQ puts out a cover. It has Serena Williams on the cover, and the word "Men of the Year" is on it, or the term "Men of the Year" is on it, and then "men" is crossed out, and then the word "woman" is written in, but it's in quotations. So it seems like they're saying "woman," kinda.
None of this makes sense though, because usually GQ does "Man of the Year." So why did they do "men" to begin with? That looks weird. And then they crossed it out and put "Woman of the Year." I don't think GQ does "Woman of the Year." I've never known them to do a "Woman of the Year."
Well, they did "woman" under quotes.
They did "woman" in quotation.
So they're saying that she's not a real woman. She's not full woman.
I was trying to figure that out too. I don't know if they was trying to say she wasn't a real woman, or even that term isn't for Serena.
You can't even say woman.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like maybe Serena. Maybe she's something that can't be defined by this social construct called gender.
That's right.
Maybe she can't be defined by this social construct.
I thought that was giving her props,
Serena
though.
Williams, let's say it turns out that she's part male. Just like an extended clit.
Somebody else told me the click is a dick.
You on your dick, huh? I told you.
Oh my God.
Tell you something, man.
What are you talking about? Am I in the same conversation y'all in?
I keep telling you about that goddamn
He's talking
weed.
about a click and a fucking longer click. And I say
First
it's
of all,
telling you about now I'm more horny than y'all.
It's a clit. It's not a click. It's not a remote control. It's a fucking clitoris. Okay? Like a dinosaur.
Add this, Taylor.
The intake you're having. There's something about low sperm count that it's gonna upset a lot of black guys. Yeah, we can't do it.
What is this?
Low plan B.
Don't do it.
Well, yeah, I've always heard that we lowers your sperm count.
By the way, the Nation of Islam been saying that.
I've always heard that.
Listen.
Oligospermia and azospermia, because there's a lot of estrogen in the bud of weed, and it's causing crazy outcomes where fertility and fecundity within black
No
people.
plan B.
Watch the good part.
Another question: is it making men more feminine? That's another thing.
Yes.
So you just said it's
Andropause.
Yo, how me talking about pussy is feminine?
Although I do know some guys smoke a lot of weed have
They said click.
Keep smoking that weed.
Yeah, that's for little kids, bro.
Keep
You can't-
smoking that
you
weed.
can't change
I'm
my
not gonna
mind
lie.
right now.
We need dudes to be more feminine. We need a goo like wax to
That's
be
true.
more feminine.
That's
We
true.
need some.
Why? More
That's
emotional wax? They're gonna fucking kill everybody.
No, we need you to be more sensitive. We need you to be more
We need more guys
compassionate.
to love dick. And the way you're sounding on this
What the fuck
podcast
is wrong with
today,
you?
I don't
Why?
co-sign that.
Exactly.
the way we're
Nobody think that but you.
The way
No
you're
way.
sounding on this podcast today, yes.
Because I said clicked.
Clit. Now you're adding syllables. It's just clit. It's short for clitoris.
Clit.
Okay, your dick is the clit. He's
Thank
not
you.
wrong about that.
Thank you.
No.
I do. Why you over here looking at me like I'm crazy?
Because you
Because we're
like.
not referring to it as a dick. We're talking to.
He's saying that shit long as hell. What the fuck is it that?
First of all,
So if a woman had a long click, you look at it as a dick.
That's a fucking dick. So I'm saying no.
So you suck the dick.
Oh my god.
I'm just trying to figure this out.
He the one who said it's long.
what?
I said meat.
It's a what? Yes. What if you had a meat?
Nah.
Wait for it though. Wait for it. Okay. What if there's a meat? Right. It's just one meat. It's like the windshield wiper in the back of the car. It's
right.
just one.
Don't
Okay. That would you take it and then if you moved it to the side, it's a perfectly beautiful pussy.
It's all pussy past the meat, baby.
All pussy past the meat. And all you got to do is just go like this. You just push it up against her belly.
If you gotta do all that, you might as well fuck a fat girl. Nobody got time for that shit. They got fat ass clits. They got fucking butterfly shits. Y'all don't fuck too many fat girls. That's what they got. They got fat
You're
ass
saying
clits.
if a girl gets fat, she grows a cock.
No.
That's what I heard.
I kind of heard that.
I heard the same shit.
I think she already got
When
it.
you got a fat girl coming over, do you get the ice tray ready?
That's where the balls.
Yeah.
So that's where the balls come into play at.
Yeah, bro.
No, she use it for my balls so I can last longer.
Right.
Y'all don't know what y'all doing. I can't be. Y'all just have regular sex. Y'all pump in and out. And y'all just be over and done. I don't do that.
I
got
know
a
you
whole
don't
other
do
shit
it.
going
Listen,
on.
you've told us on this podcast that you're not into regular
I
sex.
never. Yes, you're right. Never
Okay.
with a man ever.
Multiple times.
You don't think if a man ever touched me? You don't think he'll fucking tell?
What? No, he won't tell.
Play
You're crazy
Trav.
as hell.
Play Trav right now. Because Trav called into their podcast and said with the utmost conviction, Wax got a fat ass.
Ready?
Who cares?
Listen, who told you about the wax jeans? These are for the girls, not for men. I don't want.
No, what you mean? I just need you to how can I tell my homeboy he got a fat ass, Lex? I acting like that, bro.
I ain't acting like nothing. You could talk to him. Just tell him and see what he do. If he be like, yo, I was looking at your ass too. Go tear his ass up. You know what I'm saying? If he don't, all right, but he might swing on you. I don't know. It all depends on what type of dude this is. Some dudes might get mad as hell, like, yo, what the fuck? What you mean I got a fat ass? And other dudes might be like, yo, let me get your number. Let's talk to me another time. So it's 50-50 with that.
You just got to stick it to him.
Yeah,
literally.
but can dudes do me too?
No, that's
if another guy, man, yo, homeboy, yo, one.
I ain't trying to me too nobody, but I definitely appreciate that advice, man. Just to let you know, you kind of got a fat ass too. Just to let you know,
hey,
bro.
man,
it's you. It might be you, Wax, that he's talking about.
Whatever God
I really
bless
appreciate
you,
those jeans you be wearing.
Yeah, and those jeans.
God bless.
Thank you for calling.
Yes. I'm good.
Sing it to
man.
him.
I'm just not that way.
What?
I'm celibate.
Yo, Wax, the fellas love you.
I don't know nothing.
They love you with your fat ass.
Who's on drugs?
With your sweet fat ass. Come over here,
what's his
boy.
name? Trav's on drugs.
That's why they got you at the airport. Them same goddamn whole jeans. Yep. You keep dressing like that if you want to.
I dress like everybody else.
You want to be a thought out here in these streets.
I be trying to hanging out.
He got a hole in his jeans. Tell the driver to get home.
Yeah, but you sag.
I ain't sagging nothing.
Listen, in the beginning of that phone call,
I don't think you have an ass at all.
Wax,
I think you have a really
I don't
small
even want
ass.
you to even know I have one.
Listen, Wax says if you see a man, Wax says if you
Charlamagne, on the other hand,
I'm thick.
Why y'all even looking at people's ass? What the fuck
Charlamagne,
is wrong with
you got a pooper, bro.
I'm thick.
You are thick,
I'm
bro.
thick, man.
What are you built like?
You know what it is?
You built like Taylor.
I got
you and Taylor.
Taylor got more ass than me with the hip area. Me and Taylor, like, look, come here.
Taylor built right, man. Taylor built right. Y'all the same. Y'all got the same. No, honestly, y'all the same, bro. You can share clothing. Y'all really could. You guys can wear the same outfit, bro. Literally, yo, switch Uggs.
Taylor got more ass than me with the hips.
Nah.
Jesus show it off either.
First of all, Taylor got nicer legs than you.
Thank you.
I hope so. Listen, Charlotte built nice, bro.
So you be checking them out?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard.
It's hard not to with the way Ty dresses him.
Very long.
Ty really dressed you
even
on
looked
some
at
other
it
shit,
before.
bro. Ty, you know why Ty dressed you like that? Because that's the body she wish she had.
Listen, on the
Ty nice.
Ty is in immaculate shape, but she don't got the thickness that Charlotte got. Charlotte thick.
Ty tells me I got Keisha thighs. Ty tells me I got Keisha thighs.
Hold on.
And listen, when I was
I'm the gay one? You smoking weed over here?
Say what?
You don't
What's gay? I'm just acknowledging his
thickness. So you admit the weed does do that?
No. For people who don't smoke it like that. I've been smoking weed for years. I'm okay.
Yo, I can acknowledge this shirt is built like a thought.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go like that.
If you wanted to sell fit tea, you could in a minute, yo. Real talk.
When I did the VH,
you could. This is a choice that you have having a career.
Listen,
you get some gummy vitamins.
When I was doing live therapy the other day, when I realized it was live, I'm sitting there. I sat a certain way because I felt like people was objectifying me.
Yeah,
I did. I was like, I sat like this.
I thought you did that because you ain't want to cry.
It did. I was feeling vulnerable, but I was really sitting like this because I was like, I know they're looking at my goddamn thighs right now. And I don't want to distract from the message that is trying to.
I thought you supposed to lay back anyway.
You need to have dark jeans, bro. You can't
I don't black jeans.
I know you need to though. You need more dark jeans. No plaid, nothing with stripes and nothing that shit. Son, I saw the seams tearing in those fucking plaid pants, yo. They was screaming. Your pants were screaming, bro.
But why was you sitting down anyway? You supposed to lay back in therapy. I would have did that shit all wrong.
You sit down. You can lay down on the couch if you want to.
You should bring a blanket.
I would have put my feet up and just laid back and just
I can't lay down. I can't.
Hold on. He said I would have put my feet up, laid back, and closed my eyes.
I gotta go that high, yo.
Wax is wild in there.
If I just put my feet
up,
just
how much you paying for this therapy that you got?
I can't lay down in
therapy. They gonna be a lady anyway
because I fall asleep.
Huh?
I can't lay down in therapy. I fall asleep.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? We up there.
Okay, tell us about this therapy session shit. Tell us about the therapy
session. It was dope. I mean, salute to everybody that tuned in the In-Session Live with Dr. Jessica Clemens. I didn't know that I was going to feel the way that I felt. Like, I was thinking, okay, it's TV, it's cameras everywhere, but the way the room was structured and the set was structured, you couldn't see any of the cameras, so it was really just me and Jess in the room. And it really felt like therapy.
Really?
Like, I couldn't believe it got that real so fucking fast.
Really?
I'm 100%.
And the reception seemed good.
Oh no, I'm not even. Listen, I'm really not used to. I'm not used to positive feedback on anything. Like the hate is what I'm comfortable with, which is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because you've learned to become comfortable with the hate. But the feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. But more importantly, you know, people are saying like, "Yo, I think I want to go to therapy," which is dope. Like that's all. That's all it is at the end of the day. Like, and that's all motherfuckers like. She didn't hit him with the hard questions. It's not an interview, you dumb fucks. All right, therapists don't interview you. Okay, therapists let you vent about whatever it is that you're venting about, and they coach you through your feelings. But what you don't even realize is, as you're just getting this shit out, you're figuring it out as you fucking going along. That's what a good therapist does.
She was pausing. I'm like, I think that's what therapists do.
That's what therapists do.
Therapy is interviewing yourself.
That's all it is, with a guide. That's it. It's paying a captive audience to listen to your innermost thoughts. Because you know why? When you're sitting around by yourself trying to work this shit out, you feel crazy.
What you got a husband for? What you got a wife for then? That's what
why'd you leave with husband?
because women, listen, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because men don't really want to tell their wife this thing. The wife want to tell a woman, and a husband just sit there and listen.
Nigga,
he don't really be listening. The husband don't really listen to the wife talking, right? Bro, when the wife talking, do the husband really listen? Or your girlfriend talking to you? How much do you really listen?
100%.
I listen all the time. I would never disrespect a woman like that.
All right, that's probably why I'm single.
Probably.
For commercials, during commercials.
Oh, during commercials, we just sat there, like, and then that's when like Ty would come in and make sure my pants weren't too tight on me, and then like we just sat there. Like, we didn't talk at all. We didn't talk. I didn't talk to Jeff. There was no rehearsals, no nothing. Wow. Like we just went in.
And then is it going to be a different person every week, or is it going to be you and her every week?
I mean, if it becomes a series.
Oh, this was a one-off.
Oh, I'm not doing that shit no more. That's it for me. I can't. After that shit was done, I was like, I can't believe I did that shit.
They saw a preview for Taraji P. Henson, I think.
Really?
Next episode.
No. Taraji did some packages for this show. Taraji did, like, she spoke on mental health for this show because, you know, she has her Boris Lawrence Henson Foundation. And, you know, her father had mental health issues. She has mental health issues. So her son, like, you know, like, so she's had trauma from, you know, watching her baby's father get killed, like, stuff like that. So she was on there just talking. I had Wale on there talking as well. He did a package. But we'll see.
Everybody got the same things, the same problems. Like mental health coming in a wide range. I'm learning.
PTSD is real in the hood, man. PTSD, trauma. You know, people be grieving. Don't ever go to grief counseling. You know what I'm saying? Like people have personality disorders, like anxiety. Like all that shit is real.
So everybody usually just got like anxiety and stuff like what's one of the biggest things that you don't want to have?
Well, anxiety is the number. Well, I don't know what the biggest thing you don't want to have is. I would say probably schizophrenia. I would think.
So Tourette's.
I don't think Tourette's is a mental health.
No,
I'm asking.
Schizophrenia.
I'm still asking.
Schizophrenia. It's what Greg has. Mm-hmm. Basically, hearing things. You're sometimes seeing people in that regard. But yeah,
Wax hears things.
Do you?
Sometimes. That's what you must be hearing.
I didn't hear anything. What'd you just hear?
I didn't hear
nothing. I be hearing shoot.
What'd you just hear?
I didn't hear shit.
I didn't heard silence. Wait, what word did you just hear? Just
shoot.
No? Oh,
gun.
shoot. Oh, gun.
Some shit like
you
that.
did once say on this podcast.
What?
A dick is a gun.
A dick is a gun.
It really is.
Well,
you never pulled out either one of them.
What do you think about a lot?
Shooting?
No.
You just said you think about
you
that.
You just heard the word shoot.
Chickens.
That's
what I think about.
And do you think about them because naturally their motion is to go like this?
No. That's not it. You know why he thinks of girls? No, come on. Andrew, this is low hanging fruit. You know why he thinks about chickens a lot?
Maybe because the other name is cock.
I know it.
Damn, maybe that's why you got the chicken farm. Because in the back of your head, you're just constantly hearing cock. You like to raise your cocks.
I got a bunch of hens, right? And they're all women.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got.
You got hens? So you just got one rooster you really love?
Nah, he smashed them all.
Yeah.
It's like chicken porn.
Right.
It really is, though. It's kind of crazy. All they do is fuck all day.
Yeah. I think cocks are hens too, though.
Yes.
Oh.
A rooster is a cock.
Yeah.
No, a hen is a girl.
It's a girl. She gets smashed, bro.
Okay.
She gets smashed all day.
Well, hen is short for Hendrick. You know what I'm saying? And then Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. So nothing to do with that, buddy.
Yeah. But at least you're keeping it black, bro.
Listen, man, I don't know nothing.
What if you date white girls but just date black?
Oh yes, let's do Ask an Idiot. Pay to do those in Squarespace, and then let's do Ask an Idiot.
Let's go.
We just out here shooting.
Literally.
We trying
things, man. Trying things.
Thanks again to Squarespace for supporting this week's Brilliant Idiot. Squarespace makes it easier than ever to launch your passion project. Whether you're looking to start a new business, showcase your work, publish content, sell products, and more, Squarespace is the tool for you. With beautiful templates created by world-class designers and the ability to customize just about anything with a few clicks, you can easily make a beautiful website yourself. Squarespace's powerful e-commerce functionality lets you sell anything online, and analytics help you grow your site in real time. Everything is optimized for mobile right out of the box, and there's nothing to patch or upgrade ever. Buying a domain? Simple. You get the help you need with Squarespace's 24/7 award-winning customer support. Squarespace empowers millions of people, from designers to lawyers, artists to gamers, even restaurants and gyms, to turn great ideas into something real. So check out squarespace.com for a free trial. When you're ready to launch, use the offer code IDIOT to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com. Offer code IDIOT for 10% off.
All right, now Taylor has a new feature for Ask an Idiot.
What's that?
I don't know. She got a prompter that she's so proud of.
Oh, let me see.
Okay.
She got the iPad. She got the iPad.
Diggs, whoever, you want to ask that question.
Okay, so Fresh Prince _ Juan asks, yo, breast milk and semen, do y'all think it's the same?
Shut the fuck up.
Damn. I kind of thought of that shit one time.
It's a good question.
No, it's not a good question. It's a terrible question.
Why?
Because breast milk is thin and drinkable.
Okay.
Semen is thick and drinkable, but you're going to need a little chaser.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
It's not thick after the third nut.
Yeah, it does get a little bit more watery.
Who the fuck is nutting 3 times?
I'm still young, bro.
Yeah, no, you're not. And that's your problem. You think you are.
I'm not.
I can nut 3 times and live.
You're 35.
I can't do that at all. So, no, I don't think they're the same thing.
They're definitely not the same thing.
I mean, you would never feed your kid semen.
Exactly. If you was to have a healthy diet of semen, your bones would not be as strong as having that early healthy diet of breast milk.
Absolutely. Okay, what's this one? I think all the listeners want to know, what's your favorite racist joke of all time? It'll be hilarious. And this is from Isaiah _ MMPN, or Profound Words, at Profound Words.
Favorite racist joke of all time?
Yep.
My favorite racist joke of all time is Niggas versus Black People by Chris Rock. Because you would say that's not racist because it's coming from a black person, but it's still some stereotypical shit, but it's a hilarious motherfucking joke.
Is that a racist joke?
Yeah.
I think it's like street joke. What's your most favorite like racist street joke?
Racist street joke?
Do you know what a street joke is?
Yeah, I'm trying. I say I got a lot of comedian friends, so racist street jokes aren't just like regular low-hanging fruit shit. They're like some like, you know what I'm saying? Some well thought out, intricate shit.
I think he's thinking like a street joke, like a black dude, a Jewish dude, and an Asian dude go into a bar.
Oh, I hate those kind of jokes.
Those things. Oh, I love a good street joke, but I can't think of a good.
Yeah, some chicken there. Who gonna go first? Some shit like that. I'm just trying to see. I don't know.
What came first, the cock or the egg, Wax?
You.
Most best racist joke. Okay, if you guys were a gay couple, who's top and who's bottom? Oh, Charlamagne bottom. He built for that.
You crazy? I'm definitely a top.
Nah, you a bottom, bro.
I can't take pain,
bottom,
bro. I can't take pain.
It's not pain. It's pleasure.
You wouldn't like me though.
You gonna love it all.
I can't take pain.
You gonna love the whole thing.
Like me. If you
do it nice and slow like Wax taught us.
If you like the girl,
I be the guy with the gun.
Just a little bit in there. I got no body for it. First of all, I'm way too tall for you. You're gonna need a stool. There's no way you could get behind me.
Easy.
Nah, bro. You little, bro. You're gonna have to be up on a chair, standing on a chair.
I'll lay you on your stomach, put a pillow under your fucking. I'll lay you on your stomach, put a pillow under your
ass
stomach.
mad hairy, son. My ass so hairy. You don't even have hair on your head. You definitely don't have hair on your ass. You're gonna be the best bottom, bro.
And I'm the guy.
I couldn't be a bottom, man. You wouldn't like me. I'll quit too fast. I'm like, stop.
And as a compliment, it's like the gagging.
Nah. You don't want this, man.
We got it, bro.
I don't have to be a top, bro.
Nah,
I'm telling you.
Bottom, bro. It's all good. You're gonna be a power bottom, like you say. You got so much respect for them.
I love power bottoms. I respect them, but I respect them because I know they do things that I can't.
Charlamagne, believe in yourself.
No, not with that. What do you think, Wack? What would you be?
The guy with the gun.
Okay, so you be the top. You got the guy.
Yeah, you're the top. You're gonna have the gun. You're gonna assert it. It's not gay if you the one fucking, bro.
No, you're bugging.
It's not.
Listen, I don't even get hard or anything by seeing another man. Like, I'm around y'all. There's no way I can ever. Get
First of all, that's the biggest lie.
Never
Every sex
fucking
story you
get
ever
hard
told me
off
there were
y'all.
like 4 other guys in the room.
I would never get hard with y'all here.
Matter of fact, you prefer more cocks in the room with you when you're
You can't even
fucking.
keep up with your own bullshit.
Yeah.
Because I
Have you heard one story where I was like, yo, it's me and all my dudes fucking one girl?
With all your brothers.
Yeah.
It was a girl there, and she the one who got me hard.
Yeah, and
I'm
then
just saying,
what about all these
no,
other
no.
cocks around you being
You know how many times
stroked?
I was inside showers with fucking guys
Yeah.
when I played football, so I never got hard, not one
Well,
time.
why did you keep showering with them?
No, I made this ones that was gay to get out.
Listen, that is so homophobic.
How's it homophobic? I know he gonna go tell the girls how everybody's size is. The girls tell me.
Actually, to be honest with you,
I don't want him telling
That's
them.
amazing.
What?
If you was in the shower with
So
a
you gonna
gay
show
guy
this gay
and the
guy,
gay
yeah,
guy
that's how
ran
you
to
go.
all the women and was like, yo.
But yo, don't
you
talk
got a
about my
big ass
soft
dick.
dick, because I'm a grower.
I don't want the gay guy telling all the girls shit about my meat.
What if your meat is good?
I don't care. I don't want the gay guy doing it.
Listen,
What's the difference?
I don't want you doing it, Andrew.
Wax.
So I'm fucking Andrew-phobic. Whatever.
If I saw your dick,
I don't want you to.
if I did, hypothetically speaking, if I saw your dick and it was a big, beautiful black
I
dick,
don't want you to know.
if it was, I would tell girls, yo, he's got a big, beautiful black
If I
dick.
come in here right now, they'd be like, yo, Wax got a big ass dick. I'm like, yo, Schulz, chill the fuck out. What's
What
wrong
if I
with you?
saw it? Why would I not tell girls
Why
that?
do I want you to talk about it?
Because I'm trying to get you laid.
All right, Taylor, insert
Next.
Wax hit song. Damn, this nigga's dick is big as hell right now. Because all this hypocrisy is getting on my goddamn nerves. All this contradictory bullshit that he's spewing is getting on my nerves.
No, you're saying you can't say your homie got a big dick? I've been saying to my friends I got a big
We
dick
got a
all the
whole
time.
song with you saying about a nigga's dick who's big as hell.
Man, that nigga dick big as hell. Man, that nigga dick big as hell. Man, that nigga dick big as hell. Man, that nigga dick big as hell. Big as hell. Big as hell. Man, that nigga dick big as hell. Big as hell. Big as hell. Man, that nigga dick big as hell.
Stop it!
I said on the show that I'm not over here looking at the man meat like, damn. I ain't gonna say it.
Damn what? This man's dick is nuts!
I'm not saying this shit. Was we talking about something?
Give me some more Asking Idiot, please. This guy here is a fucking riot. Come on, tell me.
Okay, why didn't you go on the Joe Budden podcast?
I'm still going on Joe podcast.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay, well then that's why you didn't.
I've been busy. I've been on my own shit. You see all my dates? You know what I mean? I'm going.
Okay, have y'all ever been manhandled during sex?
Manhandled?
Yeah, we getting paid for it.
What do you mean you got a good story?
My friend.
Come over here.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So.
Also, Taylor planted this question so she could tell his story. Okay.
No. My friend just told me something crazy. The girl that likes you. She.
Oh, you admit she likes me now?
I already said she likes you.
She calls me Uncle Snacky.
Anyways, no, she doesn't. But so this girl that got a crush on Charlamagne, right?
Uncle
She was
Snacky.
telling me about how her ex, she used to pick him up like against the wall and have his legs over like her waist and stuff like that. She's bisexual, but I think he's gay.
Yo, that's why she
no
likes
shit.
Charlotte.
She can pick
She
me
trying
up.
to peg you, bro.
Yeah, she's trying to get you, yo. Literally.
Yo, that's disrespectful.
Trying to get you.
One outfit on Colbert changed everything.
I've had my wife disrespect me.
This motherfucker
I've had my
did.
wife disrespect me like that.
What
so.
you mean? Picked you up?
Like grab my legs and push my legs back. I've heard her do some disrespectful shit like that.
Yo,
And I do weird shit.
I know I'm the white dude and I'm supposed to be
ice,
like with the gay
and I'm
jokes,
supposed to
but
get his legs
y'all
pushed
gay
back.
for real, bro. This shit is crazy.
I can't even bring ice. I gotta call gay for bringing ice to the bedroom. What? Guy's legs lifted up.
No, that's not why you got called gay.
Yeah.
You got called gay for saying you put ice on men's balls.
I said, yo, ladies, put your ice on men's balls. You want them to last longer. Fellas, when you get hit, put a fucking cold rag or some ice on your balls and you'll last longer, man. Easy.
Wax for $50 million.
Talk to me.
Would you ice a man's balls?
So $50 million?
Think of
All right.
all the black people you could help.
Yes, you're right. But listen, put it like this. I got to keep my eyes closed, and I'm gonna have all my family behind me, all my brothers and everybody behind me.
Why, so they can tease you?
No, because it's dope.
They all homophobic like you.
You're right.
No.
So you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna make sure nobody else
likes-
try no dumbass shit, and I ain't gotta explain nothing to nobody because everybody there, and I'm paying everybody.
Yeah.
I hold that shit just like that. I ain't gotta touch the balls or nothing. It's gonna be in a rag and ice. It's gonna be touching his balls.
No. You have the ice in your.
So you gay for pay?
All that.
No, that's not
Keep
gay.
Get
I'm
to
not
it.
touching
Build
the
it
ball.
up, bro.
I'm not touching the ball,
bro. Pay attention.
Listen.
You got the ice in your hand, right?
Wait,
you got the ice
how
in your
much
hand.
ice?
You have 3 cubes of ice in
All
your
right.
hand, right? The
Is it
block
under,
ones.
what about it? Got to be something else on around the ice.
No. It's 50 million. That you could change your family's life.
Ice.
Bare-handed ice, 50 million. Right? He's
know why? Because
the ice melts, your hand gets closer and closer to his balls. And balls are very hot, so the ice is gonna be melting rapidly.
But listen, I gotta understand. You gotta understand. Doctors, and motherfucking and people that do sports shit always fucking touch balls and different type of shit. Niggas
You
pay
are
way
neither.
less. Exactly. So if I'm getting $50 million tax free.
Oh no.
Fuck that 25. Take that 25.
Worried about the taxes.
Yes, 25 million. Nah. You're not gonna hit me that
Hold on,
hard.
50 million.
Tax free.
Ice is on your hand, 3 cubes of ice. You have to put the ice up against the ball sack and then wrap the rest of your fingers around the ball sack to create pressure onto the ice.
I'll hold it up. I'll hold it by the ice touching so the ice melt. I'm out.
No, but you have to wrap your hand for $50 million that you could change your life, other people's life, starving kids around the world.
Wax is okay. You're gay for pay.
No. Listen to me.
Yeah.
That's the name of the podcast.
As long as I ain't gotta touch it.
Gay for pay. With a 4.
With a 4. Okay. Go. What'd you do?
No, I don't think that's gay. Number one. And if I'm just like,
it's
like,
humanitarian.
No, it's not. You gotta understand.
We're
if I got my brothers,
here.
listen. If I got my brothers and shit behind me and my people's behind me, they gonna be like, yo, bruh, 50 mil.
This is progressive for you. This is big.
You act like you're talking about $50, 50,000.
50 million.
For you to say that's not gay is big.
Yeah.
That's not gay because you're getting 50 million. Now you asking me, I'm just going around.
It is many a man in the music industry who said to himself the same thing. If I put my hands on these balls, I will get a record deal, change my family's life. That's not gay.
You act like you said sucking a dick or bend over or smash or something.
Just ice on the balls, yeah.
Ice that's not even touching your hand?
No, the balls touch your hand because you're grabbing the ball sack.
I'm carefully touching the hand, touching the shit. But the ice is touching it? All right, peace.
Yo, ready? Wait for it. Wait for it. Ready? Would you do it for $49 million?
What? That same thing? And my hand's not ever touching the dick?
So,
yes.
Would you do it for?
No, listen.
$39 million.
Yes, I will.
He's gay for pay.
Let's go down. I want to see what your gay mark is.
So when we, listen, So when we invite,
I got $35 right now.
Time out. When we invite this guy on the podcast that Wax gave a massage on his balls with ice to, right?
Yeah.
When we invite this guy on the podcast,
I'm not giving him a massage.
and he talks about the experience of Wax massaging his balls with
Wax
ice.
is not going to be here. Wax going to be somewhere.
It doesn't matter if you're here or not. It doesn't matter.
Don't talk about me. I got 50 million. Make sure y'all here talk about that shit. I got 50 million.
Like, where Wax?
I'll be somewhere in a big screen like, hey, yeah, remember y'all talk about that? Look what I got.
A big screen?
That's
what
fine.
you're gonna buy?
50 million. We're not talking about regular million that you gonna fuck up.
You're preaching to the choir.
No.
I don't think anything's wrong
We
with
would
being
both
gay.
do it.
I don't think anything. The two things have to be said.
Okay, go.
I don't
here.
think anything wrong with being gay.
For them.
And I don't think wrong with anything with making some money. So you just gay for pay.
That's
No.
fine.
I'm not gonna be gay because I put fucking ice cubes on a man's ball. How's that gay?
Really?
You act like you said, now Andrew, did you say you massage his balls with my hand?
No, I'm not gonna be gay because I got fucked in my butt by a guy.
No.
What's gay about that even, bro?
If a woman touches your balls, it's a sexual act, right?
No. Right now.
No, listen. Answer the question. If a woman touches your balls, is it a sexual act? Everybody in this room.
No.
Everybody in here.
Hold on.
If a woman touches your balls,
I never played ball? Never played ball?
if a woman touches your balls, it's a sexual act. So if a man touches your balls, it's a sexual act.
Hey, hold on. A doctor is just a doctor.
You're a
because
prostitute,
DR
actually.
in front of it.
Yo, let me
He's
ask
a
you.
regular person.
You're not a doctor though.
You're not a doctor.
Oh, so as soon as I get a DR in front of my fucking name, I get to fucking do
Then
that
you can touch as
shit?
many
Get
dicks
the
as you
fuck
want.
Is your
out of
Dominican woman a doctor? Cause she from DR?
Oh, see?
Just because she puts DR on the census, does that mean she's a doctor?
That is good.
Yo, you just pronounced the fuck out of census, bro. That's a tough one for you, bro.
It's the essence.
You killed that one, though. You did that shit.
I'm good with essence.
Census?
It's that census.
Your tongue got tired.
Yo, you act like, listen, you act like you said rub the balls like massage them. Like if I'm gonna have a fucking clinic that's gonna give me $50 million a year, and
and I'm not just in there massaging balls.
Right.
Everybody
Here's just one thing. Here's one thing. Totally different situation. Would you let a dude, right?
Talk to me.
This is for $100 million. $100 million, right? Would you let a dude just try to stuff his dick tip in your nose?
Nope.
Just for one.
You lying.
$100 million. $100 million.
I'm beating jail if you even put that meat next to me like that.
What if nobody knew?
It don't matter. I know.
For $50 million, you're massaging his balls.
My life is over.
Because you sniffed the dick?
Yeah, it's just this. It's just this. Look, ready? It's this of the dick. It's just that.
Because you sniffed the cock.
You sniff a little dick and you
Put a
get
little cock on the table.
Take that shit out. Okay, here's about it. Here's $100 million. It's
Tax free.
No, ready? Here's the scenario. Here's the scenario.
Oh, the brothers gonna be behind you.
No.
After this podcast, the brothers will forever be behind you. All right, you ain't gotta worry about this shit ever.
Here's the situation.
People I gotta explain it to need to be there.
Listen, ready? Listen, here it is. Guy lays his dick on the table, right? Just lays his dick on the table. You come up next to the dick.
That's it.
That's it. What you have to do is you have to snort the dick.
That's it, bro.
But here's the listen. You have to snort it to a point where you can actually lift the dick a centimeter off the ground.
Think of Scarface, bro.
That's it.
You Scarface's gooned out brother, gay face.
That's it. It's just a little.
Somebody has to make the meme of wax like Scarface with a mound of cocks in front of him, and he just sitting there like,
I'm happy this is entertaining to y'all.
$100 million.
Listen, $100 million.
Yeah. All your brothers behind you.
All you gotta do is
bro.
sniff the dick.
Lift it off a centimeter. Just a centimeter.
Just sniff it a little.
Just a little centimeter.
Listen, man. I'm gonna tell you this right now. That's not gonna make me gay.
It's a sign.
I'm not putting it in my meat. I'm not putting it in my mouth. I'm not fucking at all. I know shit like this. And $100 million.
You better stop smoking that weed.
They ain't nobody smoking shit.
You're talking in a way I never heard you talk.
Guys.
$100 fucking million. The fucking sniff of fucking meat.
Good. I want everybody, but this is good though. The reason all of this is good.
Like I said, suck home. I don't care if you got $500 million. I'm gonna never suck a fucking dick. I don't care if you got $500 million. I would never fuck that man ever at all. So don't ask me those shit.
Ready? Look, ready? Listen, ready? $1 billion.
All right.
$1 billion. This is gonna make you one of the most rich people on the planet. Ready?
No doubt. Let me hear it.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
$1 billion. Right? Tax free.
Tax-free bread.
$1 billion.
Let me hear it.
A shaft of a dick is being held. Right?
I don't know what that is.
It's being a guy's holding.
You have one.
A guy's holding his dick up against his belly like that. Right?
All right.
You started the balls.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And all you have to do is.
How big is his dick, first of all?
It's 8 inches.
Okay.
So listen, 8 inches. He's holding up against his belly, and then all you have to do is for $1 billion, right? $1 billion. All you have to do is just do like this 8 times on the way up. Just
not happening.
Just little baby kisses.
My lips is not
little baby
10
kisses.
billion. What? 10 billion. It's not happening. It's not happening. Y'all gotta listen to what I'm saying.
We know.
Y'all gotta listen to what I said. Y'all not finished. Y'all see what I'm saying.
I need every.
Not even fucking 10 million.
I need everybody in the LGBT community.
If y'all start to GoFundMe,
who has ever thought wax is homophobic. He's gay for a price. That's what we've learned on today's
I said
podcast.
Not even for 10 billion.
No, you said for 10 billion.
I won't do it. The fuck
that's
is
not
wrong
what you
with
said.
All right. Listen, let's say
like
right
this,
now.
like this.
For $100 billion, I would do nothing gay, no gay act at all.
This is the penis.
So you let somebody put a dick in your nose.
That's not putting it in my nose. He said sniff a fucking
Yo,
dick.
rubber man's balls.
That's fucking different. And the other one, he said, my hand not touching it, the ice is touching it, and my ice is touching it for fucking 50 million. And then when the ice melt, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Shit.
If you sniff coke, are you a cokehead?
Hell yeah.
So if you sniff a cock, what are you?
Yeah, listen, you know.
Bro, you're a dick addict.
No, I'm not.
You're a dick addict, man.
Bro, ain't nothing going in my system.
Chicken.
And the meat going in your mouth, the meat going in your system, the meat going in your butt, the meat going in your system.
Inhale, bro. You're Bill Clinton.
No. I ain't doing it. I was Obama.
Listen, okay, for $1 billion.
No gay shit.
No. This is not. None of this is gay. It's just
definitely gay.
Listen, okay.
You tell me to kiss a good guy's dick is gay.
What about this? $1 billion. Ready? Here it is. $1 billion. Right? Here's the dick. Right? This is a dick. Mm-hmm. You don't have to touch it at all. Just listen. Just listen. You don't have to touch it. No. You don't have to touch it at all.
And me going in my face.
No. Just listen. Listen. You don't have to touch it at all. No touching at all. You just have to put your mouth over it.
Right.
It has to be in your mouth.
Watch out.
But it doesn't touch anything.
Watch out. He contradicts himself.
Come here.
Back in the day when I'm a whore.
Yeah.
We in Boston.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This guy.
Young lady giving me fellatio wax in the bathroom with another woman. This is when the hotel rooms we weren't balling. You know what I'm saying? So the bathroom was right here, the bed was right there. Girl wanted to hit the blunt. I'm like, go smoke the blunt. So she do me, then go smoke the blunt with wax. Come back, do me, smoke the blunt with wax.
I had a girl.
When he found out, he goes.
Girl in the bathroom too.
When he found out, he goes. I don't even let my lips touch the blunt. Huh? I smoke like this.
I don't.
I smoke like this.
Listen.
So you wouldn't do that for a dick? For $1 billion?
Hold on.
You wouldn't do that with a dick for $1 billion?
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
This is a great point here. You're smoking the weed without having to touch your lips or tongue or anything. All I'm saying is the cock is entering your mouth, like say an inch, but you have the rim of your mouth open, so it's not touching anything.
Taylor just asked me, how does he smoke the weed without touching his lips?
I show you.
Like this. Look, like this. Look.
I do it all the time. What are you talking about?
I would rather you show me with a dick and $1 billion.
Like this. Look at this. Right?
I would rather.
All right, show me. $1 billion.
There you go.
This is how I smoke anyway. Just like this.
Yeah. Okay.
This is how I smoke my shit anyway.
Now show me how you would do the dick thing when it was just a dick in your mouth.
$1 billion.
$1 billion. Think about all the people you could help.
I'll show you some shit. You want to see a clock? I can show you a motherfucking cock. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Wow. You got all of this? We got Wax's new album for 2019 ready to go. All right. We got the EP ready to motherfucking go. All right.
Yeah, on drugs.
Okay, man. I think we've had it.
Yes, it's fucking 2 hours. It's nasty.
So you got to go anyway, Wax.
Yeah, I got to go right now. Okay, last one. And then we're out of here.
This comes from Alex, and Alex just spent 6 months in the jail.
So Sweden.
Good shit. Okay. Alex just passed motherfucking show. Some good shit. He's going to do.
This what happened to me. Let me see.
Wow, this is going to be good. Alex want to know if he's gay or not.
Okay.
He just passed that shit on. Let me see. This is from the mind of Alex.
Time, cut that out.
How long did you do, Alex?
A month.
29 days.
29 days in a Swedish jail.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
All right, ready? Do you even know how much $1 billion is?
Definitely know what it
you
is.
could change your family's life for generations. Okay.
If I suck a dick, I change my life in 2 seconds too.
No. Nobody said anything about sucking dick.
Perfect. So I don't want to hear that.
For $1 billion, a doctor,
all right,
a medical professional,
all right,
right. This is somebody who is a medical professional, right? He is examining you, examining your penis. Okay. One issue is he doesn't have arms.
Hey, my God. No more. He shouldn't be on there.
Hold on. Would you let him examine your penis, do the examination, right? But he has to do it with his mouth. So he has to check. He has to move your penis around to look at it with his mouth. It's kind of like a lion with her cubs. You know, she just kind of like bites it softly to move things out of the way. Does the examination. They're not sucking you or anything like that, but they have to bite your dick to move it around.
$1 billion.
For $1 billion. He's a doctor, and it's a medical examination.
So listen, when I say this, I want to finish.
Yeah.
Yes, if I'm dead, then my family get the money.
What? Wait, what?
If I'm dead, yeah.
Why would you be dead?
No, you're alive.
They got to figure me out. They got to figure out why I'm dead. And
you're alive.
They find this guy.
No, you're alive.
Yeah, they go out touch you guys doing that.
You're alive.
And I'm going straight in the ground after that.
No, you're alive.
Fun.
You're alive. $1 billion.
What the fuck just happened?
$1 billion. $1 billion. You're alive. Go.
That's the only way he'd do it.
I went to the bathroom during that part of the movie. What? How did Wax fucking
If I'm dead,
no, you're alive. Would you do it alive?
No.
You wouldn't do it. He's a doctor. He's a doctor.
I want to die after that.
He's a doctor.
No, it's not happening.
$1 billion.
How would you listen to me?
All he's doing is moving around with his nose.
Would you have $1 billion? Somebody say they cut off your legs?
Sorry, what?
Somebody said, I'm going to cut off your legs for $1 billion. Would you do it?
False equivalency.
Totally false
I'm going to tell you
equivalency.
why. I'm going to tell you why.
False equivalency.
Why do you feel like that? Because you feel like your life is over. You can't
Because after a guy touches your
you already
dick,
admitted to sniffing the dick.
Exactly.
you're going to sniff the dick.
For $1 billion. No, I'm touching the balls with ice. He didn't say massage it.
You sniffing the dick with your nose.
What you mean, who is ice?
Who is Ice? Why
Like
is he
Ice
with you?
Cube, Ice
Why
T.
y'all
Which
touching
one of
the
these
balls
Ice?
Man, listen.
Who is this guy, Ice, that you want to bring with you to touch this man's balls? Why do you need this kind of support?
Listen.
Is he your security blanket?
Listen, with ice, yes, I do it for $50 million. If I'm not just going to have a fucking
Would you let
a
the
shop
guy-
where everybody
Ice-
needs your balls rubbed, come holler at Wax, I got a new shop. It might do $50 million a year, but I ain't gonna be the motherfucker. I hire somebody
A
for that
vulgar
shit.
shop. Is Ice with you? Is Ice with you when you sniffing the cock?
No.
Oh, okay.
For $100 million, if I just need to fucking sniff something, ain't nothing else touching it.
Name of the podcast: Gay, the number 4, play. Okay.
Play or pay?
Gay
for pay.
Gay for play. Gay for pay.
Gay
Gay
for
for pay.
Yeah.
Yes, gay for
Yes.
pay. Or gay per view. What do you want?
It ain't for me.
Guys, this has been the Brilliant Idiots.
Yes, as always, if you listen to this podcast, you think we're smart, you think we're intelligent, you think we're brilliant, you're absolutely right. If you think we're just a couple idiots who don't know shit, you're right too. It's the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Thank you for listening.